three, four. Hey, everybody, Jim and Sam are here. Sing it like, hey, are you ready? Jim and Sam are here. Feel it like, hey, everybody, Jim and Sam are here. So if you feel it like I do, you gotta sing it with me too. Like, hey, everybody, Jim and Sam are here. Yuck.
Buddy!
We're live, June 26th, 2018. The buddies are back.
That's right. Did you, was it a hard few days? I mean, we took Friday and Monday
No, funny you should ask. Was not.
away from each other.
We did.
Yeah, it was difficult.
Nope.
You guys didn't miss each other?
I missed him.
Okay.
I missed you.
All right. Well, you guys be in your feelings over there, and I'll be over here.
I missed the whole crew.
You did.
I sure did.
You missed everyone, Troy?
Yeah, I missed you guys. Love you guys.
That's
Yeah.
really nice.
Sam, you want to borrow a feeling?
Can I borrow a feeling?
I miss the gang when I'm not around.
You
do I.
do. That's nice.
Sam's just dead inside.
He really is.
really.
And outside. Hopefully
No,
soon.
I want you guys to know. Like, I think that you guys think that I don't feel because I don't feel for you. There's lots of people that I miss, feel emotions for. Has nothing to do with a lack of empathy or anything like that.
think it does.
It's you guys specifically.
I disagree.
Yeah.
Who do you miss? Name 9 people. I think it's the lack of empathy.
You think so?
Yep.
Me not being in touch with my emotions one day.
Absolutely.
One day we'll just take a random day off and I'll just burst into tears because I've missed you all for so long.
That's exactly it.
And it's time to come to terms with it.
Yeah, one day you're going to be sobbing, and you're going to call us, or you're going to send a group text and go, guys, I've been wrong.
Where are you
I
guys?
value you.
You're here now. I need you now. This is when I need you most.
You're going to really miss us when we're not around.
That's right.
That's when you'll miss us.
Like dead?
Yeah, or when we're just off for a little while.
Oh.
Or the show breaks up. Or dead.
Or dead.
Yes, you'll miss us.
So when the show breaks up,
Or we're dead.
or you're dead,
Or we
or
get new jobs.
or new jobs, or we're just off for a little while.
Or we're off for a little while.
Like how long is a little while?
From 11 until the next morning.
Okay. So you think it's just going to come one afternoon?
Sure, one afternoon.
Or dead.
Or dead.
One or the other.
It depends. Your sadness will be abated the next morning if it's just a day off.
And if it's death?
You'll get over it.
Okay.
But it'll take you a while.
It'll take a little longer. A little longer than the day. How was Los Angeles? You were in Los Angeles,
It
California.
was uneventful. I just went to get out of New York. Mm-hmm. It was good to see my
So
ex.
it was kind of your escape from New York?
Oh my God, that was good.
Thanks, man.
That is good.
Thank you. I've been saving
But
that
then
one.
I had to escape from L.A.
Oh, that's that chemistry.
Yeah.
Shut up. So,
Fucking whinging asshole.
but you just went to LA to be social. I saw very positive Instagrams from you, like showing off your favorite people, 3 of your favorite people to be with.
Yeah, I went out with Jen and it's weird to have such a great friendship with an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like you date somebody and then you break up and then you're not friends for a while because it's just too much. And then all of a sudden you start talking again and then they become, I guess because you like someone enough or love them enough to date them. Then when you don't date, you still love the person, unless it's horrible. And I was more the shitty boyfriend than she was the shitty girlfriend. So
Yeah, if it's a healthy relationship, there's a heavy element of we just like hanging out.
yeah, and that was it.
I guess so, but I'm not friends with any of my exes.
No, that's kind of the way a lot of people are. I'm friends with most of them. Not all of them, but most of them I am. It was just uneventful. Just hung out with Jonathan, his wife. Jen just went out. I saw Rory Albanese. You know Rory is a comedian. He was on the Larry Wilmore show.
Yeah.
He's funny. So it was nice to see him. I just bumped into him in the hotel.
Oh, and somebody went shoe shopping, I see.
Oh, these old jokers.
You finally have cool shoes.
Yes.
I went shopping again for shoes. Adidas Boost.
Right.
Are they the ones that fucking Tom Segura told me about?
Yes.
Oh, they're so comfortable, man. They're like the only pair. And then I got Ultra Boost. So I went out and bought an extra pair. So I got like 3 pairs of shoes now that are not my old ones.
But here's what's amazing, is that before, like you were transitioning into this thing very lightly, in the sense that the first pair of new shoes you got were all sort of monochromatic, that sort of brown-gray color, the whole thing, not to be noticed. This is the first time you're coming in. It's Ultra Boost. The sole is white.
Yeah.
The body is black. The stripes are kind of like
Grayish.
they're grayish and they're shiny. Like there is some personality to these shoes.
But I need new socks, by the way. As
You
was
do need
pointed
new
out, my
socks.
zone socks suck. But
You need new socks when around the ankle they're a little loose.
yeah, they're terrible. It's terrible. It's like a fucking. They're just awful socks. But no, I got these because I went to that Kith store again.
Yeah.
And then I went to this Adidas store on Melrose, and I finally found a pair that fit me. They're very comfortable. But I even looked at Jordans, but I'm like, no.
Right.
I'm not looking to just start buying sneakers. I'm actually just going to wear them. I want to
Right.
show them off. These are comfortable and great.
And Adidas are more comfortable than Jordans.
They are. That's why I didn't go with Jordans.
I mean, that's the thing about wearing like retro sneakers is that in terms of comfort, they have the technology of 1985.
Yeah.
So things have improved vastly since then.
I want comfortable sneakers. These are very comfy. I bought one pair that everyone would have hated. I almost bought, they were like sky blue, and they had fucking clear bottoms, but they just weren't as comfortable as I need them to be.
I wish you'd come in with those.
Oh, everyone would have hated me. Or I almost bought a pair of boots that were fucking red and green.
If you had come in with super colorful sneakers, then we would have all known, okay, Jim's going through something. Jim's figuring some stuff out right now.
They just had the size I wanted.
Right.
They were like, they were in that size, but I was like, no, I just don't like them.
Jim's getting there.
He is.
Because like 2 months ago, he would have saw those and not been into those. Now he's into those.
That's right.
And he's getting a lot of compliments, and he's going to continue to get a lot of compliments.
Oh,
and
I don't know.
They're going
Yes,
to be
you are.
super comfortable.
Yep.
And he's going to be like, fuck it. I'm out in L.A. Let's get the red pair.
So far, he's been to LA twice in the last month,
Yeah.
and both times you've had to make a stop at Kith, LA,
Yeah.
to get cool guy sneakers.
I did buy 3 pairs of sneakers in the last couple of weeks, but they're more for comfort. They're not fancy. They're just fucking regular Adidas, but they're very comfortable.
I do hope that sort of obsessive compulsive gene kicks in.
I avoided the Jordans for that reason. I don't need this. I'm not a fucking sneaker person. I want to start piling this shit up in my house. I just want sneakers I can wear comfortably, and these are good.
Wouldn't it be great if he had to throw out his mementos box because he had to make room for more shoe boxes?
Dude, I got my fucking floors are coming in July. I got to clear my whole apartment out. It's going to be an abomination this next month.
It does sound miserable.
It's going to suck. I can't sleep in my bedroom for 3 weeks.
You gonna put a bed in the living room, or are you gonna sleep on a couch?
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh,
I
Jim.
truly don't know.
Oh, Jim.
I have no idea how I'm going to handle this.
You're not capable of taking care of yourself in this way.
I am. I'm doing okay.
You're doing good,
I am.
but now you're gonna have your bedroom off. You don't know. Yeah, you don't know. Somebody needs to be there to take care of you in times like this.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
I know you are.
I'm working on it.
I know
I'm
you
taking
are.
positive steps.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
I texted you last night.
Okay, I didn't know if you wanted to talk about it.
Yeah. Because nothing happened.
But you did. So, for those of you that haven't been keeping up on the sordid love life soap opera of Jim Norton, he's got a crush,
Mild,
a little crush.
maybe.
I mean, she's come up multiple times. I would say it's probably a
Perhaps.
little more than mild. He's got a bit of a crush on a girl that works at the restaurant near him.
Yeah.
And Jim and I were texting back and forth last night because there has been a new interaction.
Well, a bit because I had avoided as of last time.
Mhm.
I had I fucked up, and I said, "Do you want to eat?" And she said, well, I'll see," and then walked away from me.
Yeah.
Literally, like I had self-immolated. I was like, "Oh fuck."
Whatever the opposite of having a tapeworm is, that's how not hungry she was.
She literally couldn't have been less hungry.
That's right.
If I shit in my hand and said, "Madam,"
Yeah.
So I haven't been back in since because I've been busy and I've been away.
Which is good.
Yes, but on the way home last night, I'm like, "Fuck it." I was actually in a cab, and I was like, "All right, I'll get out here," because it's not that far from my house. So I got out, and I was like, "Do I walk in?" And I walked in, and for the first
Did you
time,
have butterflies?
No,
Oh.
but there weren't that many people in the restaurant.
I see.
And it's always packed. So I walked in and she was there with another host. And it was very comfortable. I just started chatting. I'm like, the place is empty. And she's like, "Well, do you want to?" I'm like, "Maybe I'll eat here." So I'm like, so I asked where her section was. So I sat in her. I sat in her section. But it
Did
didn't
you say
feel-
that? Which one's your section?
I said, "Yeah, but I'm only gonna eat in your section." But it didn't feel.
Yes.
It didn't feel weird or like
No, that's a
You
nice.
know how it's always awkward when you ask somebody out. That's the beauty of being Jim Norton. You're very used to hearing no. It doesn't throw you.
Right. It's not a fear anymore. That's a good move though.
Yeah, it was.
To say like I'm eating in your section.
Yeah, she was very nice.
Did you have a little extra confidence because the new sneakers?
I put my feet up on the table. And I ordered my food, and she was very nice. Gave me a free beverage.
Whoa. So you said
lovely.
I want to eat in your section, which we all know what that means.
Yes.
And
The why.
and then she gave you a free drink?
Free beverage.
Whoa. What is going on here?
Yes, just mild chatting.
And it's
I'm so bad at it, though. I'm so fucking...
Oh, that's right. You're a terrible small talker.
terrible. But she was nice. She was very pleasant.
Is she a better small talker?
No, she's a little awkward too, but she's also, again, she's working too. So I'm really, as much as I'm a fucking creep, I'm very, very cool when people are working. I never want to embarrass somebody at work.
Sure.
I never want to fucking make a person uncomfortable with their job in front of people.
I just like to look.
I'm not a rom-com person. Hey, let's go on a date in front of
yeah.
my coworkers. You know, I'm very laid back when it comes to a person's job.
You're not going to come on and bring your little Mr. Microphone and sing some romantic song in front of all your coworkers?
That type of shit they do in the movies, you know, that shit, every one of those scenes where they walk in at the end, they go, and the girl is charmed, should have her fucking being humiliated and going in the back and cutting her wrist. That's how it should fucking end in a rom-com. But no, I got her to take a picture with me, kind of to be silly, because I wanted to see how she would act while she was behind me. And she was actually very cute about it, but I look fucking awful.
Yeah. I saw the photo.
I look awful.
Yeah.
I don't look good. This is a picture of
Wait,
her.
you asked her to take a photo with you?
Let's take a photo.
No, while she was behind me, I was doing something. I'm like, come on, take a picture. And she was giddy about it. And she was like, okay.
That's so weird.
I know it was weird.
Which is a couple... Travis.
I know, I'm a weird guy. I'm a weird guy.
Travis, your issue is you're not a millennial
That must be it.
like Jim Norton.
This is just going right over my head.
Yes.
I don't know why I did it, but she was very sweet. But I looked really, really stupid.
First of all, you don't look stupid.
Well,
I do.
I believe that I thought when I saw the photo, you looked like you were very, very happily trying to figure out how to use your phone.
I look like she's been hired to take care of me for the day. like she's been hired by my family to make sure I don't shit my pants or cut myself with a fork.
She does have this smile on her face, like, oh, this is Pop Pop.
Yeah, it was just silly.
She's really
Yeah.
cute, though.
She's cute, yeah, but it was just a silly thing to do. It just felt like I'll just see how she reacts to it. Like, why not?
I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. You know, young people like to take photos with their phones.
She knows
and
I like her. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
She knows I like her. Who cares?
You've said,
Yes.
I want to sit in your section. She gave you a free beverage. We've gotten past that point.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah, she might even have a boy. She might even have a boyfriend. It's being nice. Either way, it's fine.
Right.
But it's not. You know, I'm not gonna be creepy about it. It was silly and comfortable.
No, but
She was
you
very nice.
are, what I like about the interaction is making your intentions or making your feelings known.
Without being obnoxious
yes.
about it, and it turns out she's really not interested. I'll just keep going in there once in a while and getting food and going. Whatever. Who cares?
Right.
There's like 3-4 places I go to anyway. I can go a month without going in there and be fine.
That's right. That's right. And then you come back after a month and be like, oh, I don't even remember you.
Yeah. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'll come back with a big bandage on my wrist. Forget it.
No, I didn't even remember. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot.
Hey, you. Right.
Did we take a picture and you had that really nice smile in it? I didn't even remember.
I look like I have Down syndrome in that photo.
You don't look, you look like you could have Down
I
syndrome.
possibly could.
In
It's
that
questionable.
photo. Yeah, it's not 100%, but you look like you might.
My intelligence is very questionable in that photo.
Did you show her the photo?
Yeah.
Okay. Did she
What
agree?
did she say?
And she goes, I look awful. I look oily. I'm at work. I'm like, no, you look great. And then I looked at myself. And I'm like, I look really stupid.
She was like, yeah.
Yeah. She's like, oh, you look like you're just happy to be looking at yourself. I was like, yep. I do.
That's a good quality for a person to have.
Yeah, she made fun of me. She's correct.
I like how you say you're not going to be creepy about it.
You
You're
know,
just going to keep taking photos of the waitress while dining alone.
I know. You know,
Okay, Travis, you
when-
really
when-
painted an odd photo.
When you phrase it like that,
It's not...
when you phrase it like that, it is weird. But sometimes in the moment, I'm a weird guy. What do you want me to do? I'm in there alone all the time.
I think that there are far creepier things you could have done. I don't think...
Oh, absolutely.
This isn't Jim Norton level...
Plus,
creepy.
Jim does not ask questions. He's confident in his questions. Like
Meaning
this
what?
wasn't a spur of the moment thing.
Wait,
The photo was,
meaning
yeah, that was.
No, but I
absolutely-
mean, you were pretty sure that she was going to say yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like you read the relationship.
Sure,
like
it was
this isn't-
silly. It wasn't. Hey, do you? You
Yeah.
know, that's one thing I'm pretty good at is asking questions or, because again, from this, you just get comfortable asking people shit.
Well, Troy, what do you think the next move from here is? Now there's a photo of the two that exists.
Well, you didn't follow up about lunch or getting
Nope,
something to eat,
didn't even mention it. It was like, there's no need to go, so about that.
Because it would have been great if you took the photo and you're like, now would you want to get something to eat? Because you said before that.
Yeah.
that was the right move, by the way.
Nah, I wasn't going to. And it's also, the person's at work, you don't want to be a fucking asshole.
Right.
When you have very, very brief interactions, you got to make each one very fast.
Yes.
You don't make it a big deal. And you don't, again, somebody's working.
And you hope she doesn't listen to the radio show.
Nah, she couldn't.
But she could. I mean, it's a big radio show.
Maybe. It'd be
I mean,
fine.
she does have ears.
That's true, she does.
I saw him
I know
in the
because I've
photo.
told her I'd love to hold on to those jokers. Yeah, but I'm not,
Yeah.
I think just playing it right. And I think if he keeps going in, like every
Yeah.
once in a while, and just makes her laugh and just seems cool, because it kind of like, there's like a bond starting. Do you know what I mean? Where it's
Exactly
like-
right.
And then it's like, Jim's in it, you got to be in it for the haul. You can't, it's not that quick.
Yeah. I mean, she's that type of girl you just bang and forget about, That's right. Don't curse in front of me, Joe. I don't like it.
Charming guy.
Yeah, she seems like a nice, she's like a good egg, so. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Whatever.
Right.
It is what it is.
It's just a fun distraction, I think.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's just like a silly high school ridiculousness.
It's a silly, ridiculous, and it's one of those things where even a no, a lot of times I kind of like not knowing because it's fun to think about or it's fun to wonder, and even a no is okay because then it just finalizes things. And once the door is closed on something, I'm pretty good at going, that door's closed.
That's done.
Yeah.
Move on to the next.
I am pretty good at that.
I just like this side of Jimmy. I feel like we've spent so many years breaking down the shit on the chest, drink the piss, hooker, fuckfest Jim Norton,
Yeah.
as I've called him, that I like this sort of like just emotionally fragile, like, I think I like you.
Yeah, I kind of suck at this stuff, but it's okay.
Which that's the fun.
Yeah, it's
cute.
It's cute,
I
isn't it?
I don't think it's cute. I think it's kind of gross, but it is what it is. I mean, it's just I'm not good at it.
It's cute, but you just don't want to bring up the fact that we're talking about a 50-year-old man.
Yeah,
At the same time,
trust me,
right?
I get it.
It's cute because we all know Jim as Jim,
Right.
not as this sort of
49-year-old, 50 in a month. It's disgusting. I understand. It's disgusting. I technically could have a grandchild at my age.
Yeah, I mean, easily.
Yeah.
Do you think there's some jobs, though, you could sort of be a man-child with?
That's
Like,
what-
yes.
my job is to talk to my friend. I mean, what we do, you walk into my house, maybe we'll have I might have you guys over Saturday if you can come. I think it's going to be nice out.
Whoa.
If you guys want to come.
Yeah.
I might have a few friends over Saturday.
Cool.
If you guys want to come, I think I'm going to do it. Because I knew the weather would be nice, so it looks like it'll be okay.
Travis isn't putting any stock into your invitation. Because every time you invite everybody out, 2 days later, you're like, I'm going to leave town.
Yeah, I mean, I'm free on Saturday, but I'll make other plans.
Okay, but no, maybe you want to come.
No, but maybe if you want to come, maybe you want to.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
yeah.
I won't be able to do it because I'm going to Vegas, I think, for the July 4th weekend for UFC. And then my floors are being done for like 3 weeks. So all of July is shot.
I mean, I think you should definitely do it on Saturday because Shitloaf can't make it.
Why not? Shitloaf.
He's got to help his brother move.
Oh, okay.
Let's.
I just think Saturday would be a good day to
Yeah,
do it.
Saturday sounds good to me.
Joe on Long Island has a very, very pertinent question. What's up, Joe?
Yeah, hey man. I wanted to know how much Jim tips this girl when he goes into the restaurant, because if he tips her real well, maybe she's just being nice because she wants the tip.
No, it's funny, man. I've never eaten there before. I went in, normally my bill...
You can say that again.
Come on, Sam, let's not be fresh. Come on now, Sam, let's be nice.
Stupid fucking blabbermouth cunt!
So typically my bill is like $19 and something cents, and I'll just give 25.
That's very specific.
It is. That's typically what it is, and I'll just give 25 to the register person. I don't eat there. Last night my bill was 19 something. I left at 20, but I overtipped, but I didn't care because I've never.
Oh, you mean you left an additional 20?
Yeah, but I've
you
never-
didn't do the Christopher Maltasanti where you just rounded it up to 20.
No. I left an additional 20, which was too much, but I didn't care because I never eat there.
Right.
So I'm like, why not?
I like that.
And it was, who cares?
Plus, she knows it's like, oh.
We left a 100% tip.
Why not? It's $20.
Why
it's
not?
it's slightly over.
Why not?
Technically, it's slightly over 100%.
Yeah, it's
Somebody's making my legs look bad.
Yeah, they
My
gave you
zone socks.
They gave you homeless man
Walking
like
Dead
dead
legs.
leg. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited about it.
I wouldn't. Scott in Missouri has a good idea. I think that I like the idea.
You think so?
I
You think this is a
might
good
be
idea?
a good idea, Scott.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey, man.
Hey, I think you need a wingman, Jimmy, and the perfect wingman is Millennial Quincy.
Do you think that she'd go for that?
Oh my God.
Oh, the millennials love Millennial Quincy.
Do you think
they?
If I do my impression of I forgot Millennial Quincy. What does Millennial Quincy do? I just remember.
Millennial Quincy's woke.
He's super woke.
Oh, that's
Very,
right.
very woke.
Yeah, he's Quincy, but he's woke.
Yeah. Hey, why don't we go out? We'll go to the Maxine Waters rally.
That's right.
Hey,
Millennial
Jimmy,
Quincy would want Sarah Sanders thrown out of whatever restaurant you're in.
She should eat with the Donald. Eat some humble pie. Yes. What's that? What you gonna say, Scott?
I got one more thing I wanted to say real quick, Jimmy.
Sure.
I got two teenagers, a 16 and a 17-year-old. They spent the entire weekend doing impressions of all of your characters, as well as walking around doing Bobby Kelly. I wanted to fucking shoot myself.
Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully they like Chip as well.
Oh, it's Chip, it's Edgar, it's Uncle Paul. I got one kid. The one kid plays baseball. He's walking around Saturday morning. You know what, dude? I got my bat. I got my gloves. I got my cleats. Boom. I'm gonna go play baseball.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You're raising good children.
Thank you. Yes, they sound like fine boy and girl, whatever their gender is.
Have a good one, bud.
Thanks,
All right, man,
bud.
Take care.
I would love to hear you try to drop one of your references and just hear it get nothing from this girl.
Well,
'Cause
that's
this
a
girl's
concern.
like probably
She's between 28 and 30, I'm
Right.
guessing.
late 20s, maybe
Yeah.
very early 30s, and just hearing you drop a Quincy reference or a reference to your fucking Omen movies or something like that would just get nothing.
Awful.
Nothing.
Truly, it would be truly awful.
One of your 70s pop culture references.
Yeah,
Be wonderful.
it would be very bad.
Really would be great.
I had a good time. I was out with Jonathan in L.A. and we were talking to some guy that he knew. He knows people everywhere. And we were talking. Just a guy and a woman were walking. They're very nice. And after we walk away, John's like, "Yeah, that guy. He's a Saudi prince. He was a prince. He's just a guy." And the woman he was with was like some shopper. And I wound up having lunch with a Saudi prince.
But you didn't even know until after?
No, I knew before lunch, but I didn't know when I met him. They were just chatting
Wow.
about something. Very pleasant guy.
Now, does Jonathan's voice or anything about him change?
Nothing.
So there was nothing.
No, it's just John.
There was nothing about this conversation
Nothing.
that would have you believe that this is either a Saudi prince or a guy that parks cars.
You knew. You could tell because the guy's nails are really nice. Like,
But not about what Jonathan was doing.
nothing about the person. Nothing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a very fun little afternoon.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. I was. It was. I don't know, just pleasant. He was a nicer guy than I would have thought. And he probably has a lot of money.
I would
I
imagine.
asked him for 100,000.
What did he say?
No.
Oh, shit. Sean in North Carolina.
Hey, boys.
Hey, man.
I just hope this restaurant chick has a gay uncle she's hoping to hook Jimmy up with.
Oh, you mean you think that she has other plans for me?
It would be really amazing if she just assumed you were a homosexual.
And she was like, "Yeah, what are you? I'm not going out with you for me and you. No."
Yeah. Or she was like, yeah, let's go hang out sometime. And she brought along her gay friend for you.
It's like, are you single? Well, yeah.
Oh, well then.
I have the perfect guy for you.
Yeah.
Like when I was younger, and I liked this girl Christina, and we were by the shopping carts, and she's like, "I like somebody." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Who?" And she's like, "Well, he has glasses." I'm like, "He does." And
Did you have glasses at the time?
Yes, I did.
Oh, shit.
I had such a crush on her.
Uh-huh.
And she was talking about my friend John.
His name begins with J.
Oh yeah, yeah. She got so.
No.
Did that break your heart a little bit?
Yeah, but I was like, "Oh, he's a good guy." I was fucking humiliated.
Was that your first cuckolding experience?
That was the first of many type of like those moments where you think, "Oh, good."
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Oh,
I think
that's weird.
we're not.
You have those moments in life where you feel good about something and you feel confident about something and you feel comfortable, and then something happens and you go, "Oh, right." That's who you are.
Yeah.
There you are.
But that happens in your personal life more than your professional life,
No,
right?
no.
Oh, both.
More personal than professional. 'Cause
Yeah.
professional life, I've had my share of good luck.
Right.
A lot of good luck. And a lot of people being really nice to me professionally.
Well, you
and
also-
in personal life, but I mean,
You
it's
also have a
profession-
certain skill set that you've developed in your professional life
But, you know,
that maybe in your personal life could use a little work.
is sorely lacking.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, but those exposing moments where you're like, oh, that's right.
Yeah. I'm that kid.
I am that person.
Oh, my God. We're having Murr from the Impractical Jokers come in here in a few minutes.
Is he here yet?
I don't think he's here yet, but he should be on his
He
way.
wrote a novel.
He did write a
Oh,
novel.
you Mickey Spillane?
He's been made fun of. They've teased him for writing this novel on Impractical Jokers many, many times. So I'm very excited for him that it's finally coming out. Ryan in Los Angeles, what's going on, man?
Hello.
Ryan, you there?
Your phone is dying, buddy.
Hey,
Hey.
can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Now we can, yes.
Okay, yeah, first time, long time, all that bullshit. I just, I had a couple tips for Sammy.
Oh, good. I was hoping somebody would call in with some tips
Yeah,
today.
I wanted to.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, Troy said something interesting earlier. He said, it's not many people that have jobs where you could sort of be a man-child. I was thinking, and Sam, maybe you could drop the chicken nuggets and the Dunsky. I just want the wrestling. It's just I love you, and I just sort of think maybe try a little bit.
You're
branch
probably
out.
right.
Yeah. Like enough's enough, Jim.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably right. Ryan, can I ask you one question?
Yeah,
This went a little bit more smoothly in your head, right?
a little bit.
Okay, that's it. I thought it may have. But you're probably right. Enough is enough with all
Yeah.
that. All this nonsense.
I mean,
clearly,
look, I
it's holding
love
me
you
back.
guys.
Yeah.
I really do, and Sam, I love you. I've been listening since
I
the
love you
O&A
too.
days,
Yeah.
and I just you have a huge radio show.
That's
and,
right.
I don't know, man. I just want to see more for you. Just be more adventurous. Enough with the chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets, right?
No, that's the
Yeah.
issue.
You're
You're not
too.
wrong. The wrestling and the chicken nuggets.
The wrestling and the chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Enough's
It's too
enough.
much. It's too much. You're right, Ryan. I appreciate the advice.
Fair enough.
And I thank you for that. Oh my God, I went to
We've been telling him that for years,
Yep.
by the way.
Yeah.
enough with the wrestling and the chicken nuggets.
Yeah, it's like you're a great broadcaster. Enough with the chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'll do. Like after the show, I'll have the interns go fetch me my chicken nuggets and I'll put on my wrestling. And they're like, Sam, we need to figure out what we're doing tomorrow. And I go, no, you know what I do now. And they're like, it's enough. Chicken nugget, there's more to life than chicken nuggets and wrestling. But
There's not.
not for me.
People are tired of it.
They're
They really are. Yeah.
As a group, we've had it up to here.
Is this an intervention? A chicken nuggets and wrestling intervention?
Yeah, we asked Ryan to call.
Indeed.
No, you did.
Yeah, just an easy way to get it in.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that it came from Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah. I will tell you this. I went to the doctor yesterday for like my first physical in probably, 2 or 3 years. And I was ready to get the news. I'm 34. I'll be 35 in September. I was ready to get the news. Okay, enough. Like Ryan said, enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to start making some changes. And then she goes over my blood work and she's like, your cholesterol's great. Your sugar level is perfect. You're this, that, all my insides, 100% great. You could use a little more vitamin D. And I was like, I know what that means.
Dick.
That's right. He's like, miss, are you implying something? But everything seemed perfect. I mean, I walked out of there going, I am not going to change a goddamn thing.
Yeah, but that stuff catches up with you, and eventually it's like, hey, everything's good, your cholesterol's good, and then you go back the next time, and they're like, all right, look, you'll be dead in 6 hours. It catches up on you fast.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't trust her that much because I feel like somebody, whether it was the nurse or the doctor or somebody, should be like, you're kind of, you're a little bit of a fat fuck. You gotta relax with some of these foods. But nobody said anything. Nobody said. So I was
What
like,
did you put
"Oh,
weight on since your last time?
I'm sure. I mean, I didn't compare and contrast, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm sure of it.
It's hard not to.
Yeah.
Oh, is Murr here?
Murr is coming in. What's
All
up,
right.
Murr?
Hello, sir. How you doing,
From
brother?
Impractical Jokers, of course. What's going on, man?
What's up, bud?
How are you?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Good. So we were talking, a lot of us here watch the show pretty regularly.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how this book has been something that you've been teased about on the show for not having it come out
Dude,
for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. They've. How do I put this on? What do I do here? I just do
So
this,
the big
right?
circle things
like
go on
we
your
had a
ears.
condom.
Yeah, there
That
it
is.
is.
But I hear nothing. There's nothing in it.
Oh,
Turn
just
the volume up.
Okay.
Yeah.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
No, that
Now
was
I got it.
the
Now I
volume's
got it.
not on you. We should have had that for
There
you.
you go. So yeah, they've been teasing me for years about this book. You've seen it. That I've not published. The story of it is this.
Because you've been trying to do it since college.
Yeah, well, I wrote the book almost 15 years ago.
Okay.
I
Jesus.
spent a year of my life writing, but I got a degree in English. I can write a book,
Right.
So I spent a year writing it. But the guys and I, you know the story of us. We're regular guys. We have no nothing. We didn't know anybody. We had no cousin in the business. We just worked hard, right?
So you can write a book,
Yeah.
but you can't publish the
Can't get it
goddamn thing.
published.
Yeah.
No, and like 14 years ago, there was self-publishing
Right.
wasn't what it is today, So I sent it out to every publisher, and it got returned to me unopened. Unopened. They
Why
didn't-
unopened?
Because I didn't have an agent to represent me, so they wouldn't even
So it's
consider it.
unsolicited.
Unsolicited submission,
Right.
Which was my nickname in college.
I wonder if that's a lawsuit thing because I don't take shit when people send it because then all of a sudden if you do something that reminds them, they sue you. It's like a fucking
Yeah.
a weird position for people
Now,
to be in.
did that make you feel better that your rejections were coming back sealed, meaning they hadn't actually rejected the material?
Right, it was you as a
No.
human.
Yeah,
It was- yeah.
They said no
It
to
It
made
was your
me-
name.
It made me feel worse. It made me feel like I had no ability to even get to decision making. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
It made me realize how far I was from the goal.
Right.
And then honestly, I got like 100 just returns, and I just put it in my computer, and it sat there for a decade and a half. So when I get crap from the guys, they've never, except for Q, they've never read the book,
Right.
If it's any good, and it's not. I never got rejected. They just, I had no agent.
What
or
did
no
Q
nothing.
say about it?
Q loved it.
Oh, okay.
Q
But
thought
the
it was
rest of them
perfect.
did not support you, did not read the book?
Well, Joe, in typical Joe fashion, Joe's like, I sent him the book. I was like, bud, I could really use your help here. What do you think? Is it good? And he goes, well, okay, I read it. I was like, oh, what do you think? He goes, well, I didn't care for the middle. I was like, all right, well, that's good feedback. Well, what about the middle? What didn't work? He goes, the very middle. I was like, okay, but specifically what very middle? He goes, the middle word. I was like, the middle word? He goes, yeah, I didn't think you needed the middle word. You could take it out. I said, well, what was the middle word? He goes, extraneous. I said, you think the word extraneous was extraneous? He goes, yeah. I was like, oh, you son of a...
He never read
didn't
it.
read it.
He didn't read
No,
it.
he didn't read
hasn't
the
read
book.
a single word of the book. No.
And Sal's not interested?
Sal's not interested in me in general.
I see. I see. How do you maintain? Because we come from radio where we've watched partnerships dissolve. Like success for some reason in radio.
Yeah.
For the most part, success completely destroys partnerships.
It
right?
can, yeah. I mean, me and Anthony were really hard to work with.
But how do you guys? Like you just said, Sal is not interested in you whatsoever. So how do you guys stop yourselves from being at each other's throats and being like, look, this is a real good thing. The four of us have got to stick together on
I
this.
feel like I've just been pining for Sal's attention for 28 years now. Like, please, no. I think what's different about us is, guys know our story. We've been friends since 1990. We went to an all-boys school in high school in Staten Island. That bonds you for life,
Sure.
And I think at this point we're just too old to make new friends.
Do you guys ever fight?
Yeah, I mean, constantly.
You do?
Constantly, yeah. And sometimes huge blowouts where we don't speak for a week,
Like
It's happened.
things that threaten to actually fuck up the
No, I
partnership?
think no, I don't think so. I think cooler heads always prevail, and we realize that what we're creating together is we're still having so much fun.
Yeah,
right.
And
it's opened up these avenues. Like you can actually get this book published. You
Yeah.
got a movie coming out now. You got the cruise that you do. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of amazing that the show has been so successful that you guys and the people around you have been able to figure out how to branch this thing out to every possible.
You're smart. Do it,
avenue.
man. You're very
Yeah.
smart to do it.
the cool thing too is that when something gets you down or you get pissed off, you remember that there are three other guys that are depending on you for different things, and that kind of normalizes you too. No one of us gets out of control or has too big of an ego, because your other three best friends just kind of rip you right down and keep you normal. That's why the guys and I've never, like, all of this stuff going on in our lives hasn't really changed our relationship or our personalities.
It's weird when you're doing gigs though too, because you guys they do big live gigs, but you're also depending on three other people to not get sick. Like, it's like you got three other people to hope everybody shows up on time. Yeah. And you guys are all pretty good at being there on time and being because for a gig, like, in a band,
you don't have like the one cokehead that's
the lead singer
showing up at the last minute.
No, I mean, Sal and Q live in Staten Island still, so they have to deal with the goddamn BQE every day, to come to set. So that causes a little bit of a chaos in us filming the show. But no, I think we're pretty responsible all the time. And the thing is too, in the TV show, we created a TV show, unfortunately, where all four of us have to be on camera at the same time. Right. There's no, like, you show up for your scene, and an hour or two later, my call time is this. Sure. Our call time is the same, and our rap time is the same every single day.
How much writing goes into it? Because it feels like you guys obviously write the pranks, right? And then kind of make it up as you go once you get there? Or is that kind of just the design, everything's pretty much written?
We come up with the challenge ideas, right? And we have a team of basically our best friends that help us and pitch ideas to us. We come up with the challenge ideas, then we put together like a bunch of jokes, ideas of what could happen, things that we want to try. And we keep those packets from each other, you know what I mean? So Sal doesn't know what I'm going to give him, or Joe doesn't know what I'm going, so on and so forth. Sure. And then honestly, we throw half of it out the window. And I'd say probably 80% of it is just improvised and in the moment, what you feel.
How hard does it get to? The more famous you guys get, people recognize you.
It happens, but it's New York City, there's 10 million people here. It's not that hard. Right. The movie was harder. We just finished shooting the Joker's movie about a week ago. That was harder because it's a travel movie. So we're hitting a lot of towns up and down the East Coast. Okay. Smaller towns, the word spreads, people start showing up. Right. That was harder to do.
Yeah, and I would imagine too, like you used to do everything at the Palisades Mall.
Yeah, no.
But I would imagine you can't really go to the Palisades anymore.
We switch malls every season for that exact reason. Yeah. People start just showing up. Like, you're not going to Banana Republic. You want to see us.
Yeah. So is the movie, explain, is the movie like a long episode? Is it?
It's bigger than that. It's a like a cross country up and down the East Coast. It's a up and down the East Coast road trip movie. It is like Impractical Jokers in that there's hidden camera challenges throughout, but there's a narrative beginning and end that sets us on this journey.
Like Borat in a way, where there's something happening, but there's a reason to be moving.
Yeah, exactly right. It's got lots of, I will say, this is not hyperbole. This is coming from my heart. I've never been more embarrassed in my life than one specific thing they did to me in the movie. In 8 years of filming this TV show, what they did. Oh, by the way, Danica McKellar was just down the hall. I did like a thing with it, and I was reliving that anxiety when I had to pose in front of her naked.
Danica McKellar played Winnie Cooper
on the Wonder Years,
Murr's crush, and on one episode. So like the way the episodes work is that throughout the episode the guys do challenges. One guy ends up losing, so he ends up having to do the humiliation at the end of the episode. Yeah. So for Murr on one episode, they told him the big humiliation is you're going to have to be in a bodybuilding competition. Yeah. And he's like, oh, no.
He greased me up and put a little Speedo on me. I have the kind of body that shouldn't be naked in the shower. I just look weird.
Right. So he's all greased up. He's got a red, white, and blue Speedo on. And then they push him in a room, and he finds out it's not a bodybuilding competition. He's there for Danica McKellar's press day. And he's got to interview Danica McKellar.
She's gorgeous in a dress and gown. I'm naked. My nipples are pointy.
That's very funny.
And then they just hand him the questions, like the index cards. And he's got to do this interview with her.
So if you can imagine what they did to me in one particular moment in the movie was about 100 times more embarrassing than that.
Really?
Oh my God. I can't tell you too much about it, except I will give you a little tease, and this is the tease. I didn't even know they were filming the movie. We were done shooting that day. And so it was my regular life, and it was something that did to me in my regular life was actually part of the movie. So,
well, there was another one. I mean, wasn't it you that you thought you were on your way to get your dad or something like that, or on your way to set, and they ended up driving him onto one of those boats that takes cars? And so he ended up just in his car on a boat, and he's like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. And that's when they dropped the bomb on him that this is actually a challenge, and we're going to put you on a little, like, dinghy thing
Yeah.
right next to the Statue of Liberty.
Dressed as a Statue
and
of
you have to
Liberty.
dress up like a Statue of
So all
Liberty
these
and wave
stupid-
to all the
These
tourists.
stupid cruise boats are going by, and none of the people on the boats are looking at the Statue of Liberty. They're looking at the idiot standing in the Statue of Liberty in the middle of the water on a dinghy with no boats around.
You guys have a good, whoever goes to your behind the scenes like location stuff does a good job getting you guys access to stuff. Because if you do, like, if you ask the New York City,
Oh my
I want
God.
to sit in the water while boats go by, like, you got to have a good locations person who handles that.
Dude, I couldn't believe the one that they showed, because I mean the show's on constantly on True TV. It's amazing. But I turned it on last night, and it was the episode where one of the guys, they put him, you know, the tram that goes from like Roosevelt Island.
yeah.
So they put one of the guys, they strapped him to the roof of the tram, and then they stopped the tram halfway.
So it starts swinging, you know.
and
fuck
and they
that.
just made it swing and blah blah blah. But I couldn't believe that you guys got that kind of access to the trams and that you stopped them.
How
and
the fuck do you get them to let you? Although they filmed stuff up there, Nighthawks, I think it was
Yeah.
called, was filmed up there with Stallone. So maybe they've used that
It
for
is
films
privately owned. That's how.
Really?
No joke. It's not part of the MTA. It's a privately owned
you
company
go.
that does it. That's how you get it. But we made Joe dress as Captain. We called him Captain Fat Belly because he's got a huge gut, right? We put him in this like ridiculous costume, like with the cape and everything. And as other trams are going, you know, the trams are still moving the other way, right? As the trams are going by, he's standing on the roof, right? He's going, suck it. You know, he's like, hey, New Jersey, suck it. Hey, Queens, suck it. He's just turning around.
He's standing?
Yeah, he's standing on the roof.
He's like strapped to it.
Yeah.
But he's still like, you can see the minute he takes his hands off the thing to crotch chop, he's like gonna fall down. He's like,
crotch chop.
get me the
chop
fuck
is
out of
funny.
here. Yeah.
That's horrifying.
It's horrifying. It's horrifying. I was looking at that going like, no.
You wouldn't do it?
I could never.
I don't even like being, I've done the tram a couple of times. I don't like it. It frightens me.
But they made you skydive, right?
Yeah, they threw me out of a plane. I skydived, and I cry dived.
How high?
14,000 feet.
Yeah, but you didn't know you were skydiving.
No, the crazy part about it was I called my mother. Right before I did it, I was in tears. Right, I called my mom and she sent me the voicemail because she was at Macy's shopping. I was like, "Come on, Mom, this might die." She's like, "At Macy's, can't talk."
Is there anything that they've done to you that has gotten you pissed?
Well, I mean, they had a friend of mine give me 2 prostate exams. That was
Right.
something.
Right.
They had this dog. They pushed me into a room, the same room, coincidentally, that I did the Danica McKellar punishment in. They pushed me into a room. There's a room full of 100 guys. Doctor up there talking about men's health. I was like, oh, I see where this is going. And they said, Merle, all you have to do is volunteer when he asks for volunteer. And the doctor says, you know, it's important as you get older to get a prostate exam. I'm like, oh. So I volunteer. And the doctor, what you don't know when you're at home watching on TV is that doctor is not no regular doctor. He's a buddy of mine for the past 15 years who happens to be a doctor. So they had a friend of mine give me 2 prostate exams on TV. Yeah, that was pushing it.
I would
want to
like
do that.
I don't know if I would or not to have Colin's dumb fingers in my ass or stupid Bob.
Because on some level you would know that like this is hilarious television, but on another level you're like, I don't want that guy's fingers in my asshole right now.
But in another thing, and the third thing is now my dumb friend has to finger my ass, and I know he hates it too. Like get in there.
That will forever bond you. Like him and his wife and I, we used to go out to dinner, and I'm like, his fingers have been in my ass.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you push back a little? I would have fucked with him.
Oh
my God.
Just make noises the whole time.
By the way, what is your book about?
The book is, so it's called Awakened. As I said, I wrote it 14 years ago. The idea is this: in the near future, New York City builds a new extension of the Z train in downtown, and they finally connect Staten Island with the subway system and all the boroughs. Underneath the East River, they build this underwater visitors pavilion, like glass, steel, super high tech. The inaugural run of the train, when the train rolls into the pavilion, on the train is the mayor's wife and like 100 lucky New Yorkers that won the lottery. They get to ride the Z train for the first time, the new one. When the train rolls into the pavilion underwater, all the passengers are missing. The cars are covered in blood and the windows are shattered outward. So this is a great mystery. What happened in that subway tunnel? And what you come to realize, the mayor's, of course, is in panic. His wife was on the train. All the passengers are still alive. What's going on? And what you come to realize is that what's happening underneath New York City is far more terrifying than anything you could ever imagine.
So when you have something like this that you're sitting on, right? You're like, this is my work. This is what I want the world to see. And instead it's like, oh yeah, I remember when you had to sneak a person's French fries off their plate and eat them. Are you going like, yeah, no, I do more than just steal people's French fries on TV.
Well, you guys know. I mean, creativity is creativity. There's no, there's no limit to what you can create. And I've always loved horror. I'm a huge horror fan. And I used to love the TV show 24. You know, oh my God, like this book reads like the very best 12 episodes of 24. You know, not the BS episodes.
By the way, what nobody on the radio can see
I saw it.
is Travis's fucking holding a pen.
It's a great show.
I know, but it was your nod of agreement.
Yes.
Murr, I'm with you.
Yeah, 24.
His non-ironic
Great show.
nod of agreement.
Great
Like,
show.
Damn
Great
it.
actor.
Yeah.
Travis has a big Keith Sutherland fetish.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
see?
I'm with you, bud.
But so the minute you go like, we know 24, it's a great show. Travis goes, it is, Murr.
Now I'm interested in the book.
It was holding that pen and nodding in a self-satisfied way. Like, yeah,
Did you
a couple
still,
of gentlemen
like-
of similar ilk.
Yeah.
Did you used to like the TV show Fringe?
Yeah, I
on
love
Fox?
Fringe. Fringe is
See,
great.
It's like Fringe meets 24.
I'll
It's that
read it.
kind of pace.
I'm going to read it.
What do you guys do? You did Madison Square Garden, right?
We sold out Madison Square Garden.
That's incredible.
November, I got a tattoo on my ankle. I got an ankle tattoo. This is MSG and the date of it.
Wow.
So, because we did, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, we did a show in Manhattan. No joke, 2 people bought tickets to see us perform. 2 people. They were 2 students of mine at the time. They spent $5 each on tickets. It cost us $65 to rent the theater. So we lost $55. We split the $55 4 ways. And then, as a performer to go to Madison Square Garden, and we remember that night 12 years ago.
What do
Man,
you do on the live show? Like what
It's
what
like-
is a Madison Square Garden and Practical Joker show
It's
entail?
a stand-up comedy show. The 4 of us on stage, a giant screen behind us where we shot hidden camera challenges you can only see in the live show.
yep.
It's basically, honestly, it's a lot of them just ripping on me, ripping on each other, and everything you love about the TV show.
Do you
That's
guys do
great.
individual stand-up?
Sal does. Okay. Solo stand-up as well. We all kind of have a different interest. Q's the best writer out of us. He's doing a graphic novel right now. Sal does solo stand-up as well as, of course, our collective stand-up. Joe does a huge anti-bullying campaign, pet adoption, does a lot of work with charity, and he basically produces Impractical Jokers. And then my interests are things like this. I love the book. This is a trilogy, by the way. It's going to be a new book every year.
That's fabulous.
Do you have the other 2 written?
I'm writing 2 now. We have 2 and 3 sketched out entirely.
Okay.
And chapter breakdowns. Now we just got to write the damn thing.
What's the conversation like with True TV? When you start out, it's like True TV is this little network. You're a little show. Like they probably throw a little bit of money at you, and it's like, yeah, go have fun, guys. When you get to the point after a few seasons where you're like, okay, guys, we're the network now.
Yeah.
Is there a cash in conversation where you're like, it's time for you guys to either name the network after us because we're the whole thing,
We want more money.
or you got to give us a ton of money.
Well, they've been great partners. I will say that they're awesome. And to when I pitched the show, right? Like my job outside of Jokers is I used to run development for the past 12 years for a TV company, right? So when I went out to pitch the show, to their credit, we had like 2 different networks competing for the show, right? And MTV and True TV. And to their credit, they said to us years ago, if you go with us, we'll make you guys the face of the network. And they were true to their word, man. Like no joke.
Yeah.
Like
What a smart move to go with MTV. That's a brave move, too, to
Very
go with
brave
True
move.
TV and not MTV.
Well, the crazy thing was that MTV wanted the show, but not us. They wanted to recast it with the younger kids, whatever, and make it like a 5-day-a-week game show.
They stink.
So stupid.
But the thing is, when you sell that's called like a strip show. They call it 5 days a week, right? When you sell a show 5 days a week like that, that's big money. If in success, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something.
Right,
when you're
right,
producing
right.
it 5 days a week, you crank them out, and as a producer, you can make a lot of money. It's like the holy grail of game shows to sell. So and we all had real jobs, right? Q's a fireman. Sal owned a bar. Joe was a salesman. I worked in TV development. So it was a real debate. Like, do we just sell this to them and keep our lives? And
Get that producer
and just
money.
get the check coming in.
But it might not last for long anyway. It might be
Correct.
one season and done.
Exactly.
And
we
it's
took,
not something like you can't. It's a little bit more difficult to jump off of that success because your faces aren't on it.
Exactly right. And so now, and we took the gamble, and I mean, thank God.
Great move, man. That's so smart. And it's brave to go with them just because MTV is MTV. And they made like fucking the Jersey Shore, and they make all these,
Yeah. It really is funny the way some shows like that work because, you worry about overexposure.
Yeah.
But like, there's a real small handful of shows. Your show's one of them. I think Shark Tank's one of them. That like you turn on the channel and you expect it to be on.
Yeah.
And when it's any show, like when you turn on True TV and it's not Impractical Jokers, you're like, what the fuck are they doing? Why is something else on? Yeah. Why is there another show on? Let's go to some calls. Chris in Rochester. What's up, pal?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hello.
James S. Murray. How you doing today, bud?
Good, bud. How are you, man?
Great. Listen, I'm a loyal Jim and Sam fan, but I'm also a diehard Impractical Jokers fan. My son is 10 years old. He has autism. Friends are not a very common thing for him. He finds comedy to be kind of a good outlet, and he's not a big slapstick comedy fan, but he's too young for me to, put him in front of a Jim Norton special and let him watch that kind of stuff.
I know. Well, that's all you need is the boy laughing.
No doubt. I bought him Monster Rain for his 9th birthday, but he can't read that.
Yeah, it's about time.
It was too childish and poorly written for him.
No doubt. But what's great about IJ is it's such a great in-between. You get a little bit of the slapstick, and some of the stuff's inappropriate. I know you guys are coming here in Rochester in November, and I can't take him because he's only 10. But I just want to let you know, man, like, you guys have really provided him with just an outlet where he has a commonality, especially when you can go on the internet, YouTube videos, with other kids that are like him that find the show interesting. And we just bought your book yesterday.
Oh, thanks,
and
man.
I know you're doing the thing where you're sending the videos to people.
Yeah.
And so I sent an email last night. It was a little wordy, and just talking about, I'm trying not to get emotional. You guys have really helped my son Ryan out a lot. Not with his social development, but just helping him feel like a normal kid at times. And I'm trying not to cry, but your guys' show, it's so stupid. It's just a comedy show, but it provides him something that makes him feel normal for a little bit.
Well,
So
that means a lot to me.
I really appreciate what you guys do, man.
That means a lot to me. I'll tell you, when we created the show, we thought we were just being screw-ups. We were like, a couple of middle-aged guys, and we were creating like a prank show. We had no clue that it would become like a family show, that like the grandparents watch, the parents watch, the teenagers watch, and it's like the show they all agree on. So I don't take that lightly. Like, it means a lot to me that you say that. And I know that you bought the book because you believe in the guys and I, you believe that we're good guys, and that you want to support us, you know our story, and that means a lot to me too. And I will get to that video. The video you talk about is that if you buy a book and send me the proof of purchase.
Yeah. I'm not taking your word for it.
Yeah, you send a proof of purchase to awakenednovel@gmail.com. I then will send you a video of your choosing. I'll say basically the gist of what you want, whatever you want me to say.
Oh boy, you're going to regret that.
Yeah, ready? I did 600 Father's Day videos last weekend. 600, and then birthdays, anniversaries.
How long
whatever.
is each one?
Like 30 seconds, a minute. I'm improvising.
And you said before too, you're also okay with anti-Semitic stuff, homophobic stuff. You'll say anything.
He actually said he prefers it.
Right. Just to spice it up a
About
little.
the same person.
You've also the Impractical Jokers tour that's going on right now winds up or ends up this weekend, right?
The Santiago Centers tour ends this weekend, Sunday, and then
that's in Virginia and North Carolina.
Yeah, and then in August, beginning of August, we start the new tour, the Crangest McBasketball World Tour. We did this bit on the show where we're in a waiting room, and you have to call out fake names of people that aren't in the waiting room, so such as Crangest McBasketball or Dr. Shrimp Puerto Rico, always creative, or this fat bitch. Is there a this fat bitch here?
And the book signings, tonight you're going to be at the book review in Long Island.
Yes.
Tomorrow, Books and Greetings in North Vale, New Jersey. And Thursday, Doylestown Books in Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
You got it.
Murr, Awakened is the book, and I'm glad that you got it out.
Thanks, man.
And congratulations.
And you can get it, by the way, awakenednovel.com or thetenderloins.com if you want to get Murr's book.
Yeah.
That's great, dude. Good for you, man.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
For sure, man, and we'll be right back.
Yep.
Jim Norton and Sam Roberts will be back after this.
Hey, this is Rob. How come Handsome Rob was making a sound like it was a sound effects tape from Halloween?
I've never heard that come out of a person before.
Happened. I don't know. He's like shocked when going back on the air. He's nervous.
I don't know. The only reason Rob would make that noise is if something went bump in the night.
Fuck.
Okay.
What?
Troy, do you disagree with Jim's assessment that he did not pass gas?
Yeah, it's.
Are you trying to get some?
I don't. I think he's wrong.
No, I got a whiff.
Oh.
For some reason, Jim keeps pointing his ass towards me when he farts.
That's not intentional. I'm just
He
standing
likes
here.
you.
This is how I stand. My ass is kind of that direction.
He's spraying his musk at me.
He likes you.
I often wonder if Troy regrets pushing so hard to be the in-studio
It's my way of
producer.
claiming the room. It's my territory.
By the way, speaking of Troy, I saw you on Instagram eating ice cream last night.
Yes.
What do we pay all this money for new
It's gonna
tits
go
for if
straight
you're
to
going to
your
fill them up with
Oh
ice
my
cream?
God, it's great.
What are you doing, man?
Well, I'll explain.
Tell me.
I
Or
wrote-
is it because Cool Sculpt, you can eat cool things?
No.
Okay.
Did you smear it on your tits when you were done?
No. I rode
Sticky tits.
I rode like 22 miles yesterday on my bike,
Uh-huh.
and then I did a yoga class.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm going to treat myself.
Okay. Well, you're going to get tits again, man.
No, I won't.
We already talked about this. You said no matter how much you work out, your titty meat stays. That's why you got your breast augmentation.
Every once in a while, you got to treat yourself.
That's true.
Okay, well,
is true.
Just I'm not going to be shocked when you have to get another boob job.
No, and I'm gonna run about 5 miles today when I get home. So.
You are?
already said. Sam just said you can't get it out.
You can't get it out
What's
Can't
that?
get that fat out of your titty.
No, it's gone.
because of the.
Now I'll just
Is
get
it
fat in
actually-
other places.
Is it going away?
Yeah, it really it feels like it's going
Yeah,
away.
but if you keep eating ice cream,
Yeah,
Right.
ice cream.
No, I know it's not the best thing I could do.
You're
but
going to get it. You're going to need another tit job.
Yeah,
you don't have the body like Sam.
that is true.
That's true.
He's very thin until you get down to the middle.
Right.
And
The
he
bottom,
is a punch.
the bottom and the top is fine.
Yeah,
The neck's a little.
it's
no,
getting there.
that's the top is fine.
Neck is getting there.
Yeah.
But I mean, like top stuck. I mean, face is the end of the top.
Oh.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Right.
So the face is fine. Up to the lips.
We mean like face, like down, like face here,
What do you think, Travis?
Face off.
not head. Face.
You like
Face off.
do.
I played a couple shows this weekend, and a couple fans of the show came out.
I like,
They
how he
talk about
I
how-
like how he quickly amended that. A couple.
Yeah, maybe one or two.
There was a handful in Philly and in Rhode Island.
Did they
Pick
make
up,
mention
yeah.
of how good your tits looked in person?
One person actually asked to feel them.
And did you let them?
Of course.
Are you
Do they-
giving free feels?
Yeah.
Now, do they feel real?
They feel just, well, if they are real. They're just not.
Did they
as
feel
much-
augmented?
There's
Yeah.
no augmentation. It's cool sculpt.
Is that because because the saline feels real?
No, there's no saline.
Sam, have you felt them yet?
No.
I've never felt fake breasts before.
Me neither.
so I
I've
wouldn't know.
never felt implants.
You had to have felt fake tits.
Look at you being so.
I was shocked. Like, is he joking? Or not?
I've never felt.
Why
I
are
don't
you
think.
touching your own when you say that?
I probably shouldn't.
Right.
You're right. You're not wrong. I really thought you never felt fake tits. I'm so stupid.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah, I'm
seriously?
just saying I would like to.
Have you never felt fake tits in your life or no?
I don't think so.
Wow.
What? Wow.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, Troy, not all of us can wake up in the morning and feel our own fake tits, you know?
They're not fake. They're cool sculpted.
Do you think Troy stays at home and just plays with his titties?
Exactly. Because he's like that little Dickie video when he becomes Kendall Jenner and he gets to touch his vagina all day, except now he's got fake girl tits.
Do you? But you like the cool sculpt. I talked to some woman that does it recent, like, and she's in Vegas, so I can't do it there. But it kind of made me want to do it even more.
Yeah, I love it. I swear by it. I might do one more.
Troy is a different man since he got his boob job. I will say that.
Well, yeah, because I take my shirt off and it's like I don't have that. I feel like this is going away.
Right. A lot of women, when they get breast implants, feel
Yeah,
better
they feel
about
different.
themselves.
There's no implants.
But you don't feel like it's just psychosomatic. You feel like it really is.
I swear to you, I
Okay.
feel like it's gone down already. And it says they take 6 to 8 weeks to see full results.
Jess said that your tits look good when she saw you the other day.
That was very sweet of her.
Yeah, so she's a nice person.
She really is.
Yeah.
I wish they could do more of an area than just that at the same time.
Well, you could do like what would you get done if you could get it done?
I would get around my sides and my gut and my chest.
Well, you could get all that done in one shot.
No, but you have to get different. It'd be
Yeah.
different hours. Like,
Yeah.
Could they just make like a tanning bed except with Cool Sculpt? Because I just lay down in one.
why don't they just knock you out and do it? That's eventually what they should be able to do, is give you a local.
Well, if they're going to knock you out, you might as well just get lipo, right?
No, it's still a different surgery.
Yeah, lipo, from my understanding, is really painful.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
And you got to wear a fucking thing. They should just, for Cool Sculpt, they should be able to give you, like, we need an anesthesiologist, but they put you out for an hour and 15. It'd probably hurt to have all those on you at once.
Yeah.
And they can wrap around your sides and all that and do everything. And you wake up in an hour, they massage it, and you go home.
Yeah. You should try it. I definitely think you'd like it.
I might.
I can't wait till Troy makes some more money and he starts looking like more and more like George Hamilton.
I'm going to try my sides and my stomach.
Are you?
Yeah.
You can get a tummy tuck?
No, not a tuck, just a
Cool sculpting.
Right. Little Cool Sculpt, little tit job. Never hurt anybody.
No.
It's good shit.
You don't think Troy's going to stop?
No. He's going to come in. His eyebrows are going to be up where his forehead is.
Nah,
Hey guys,
it's
how's
like
it going?
Hi. No, just got up and like some more shows.
I'm gonna do my best to age gracefully. You know what I mean? Like I don't
Well,
want to
so
look
far
like
you've gotten rhinoplasty and breast augmentation.
Well, let me explain. Let me explain.
I might have phrased that a little bit ineloquently.
No, that was accurate. That was good.
I fucked up my nose pretty bad in a fight, so I couldn't breathe out of my nose.
Right.
So they fixed it. So when they're in there, I'm just like, make it look good. I'm not going to tell them. I'm not going to tell them to make it look like shit.
Right, no, exactly right, exactly right.
And my tits were bothering me.
So?
But it's like, you ever see guys that are like look at like, I don't know, like Mark McGrath or something. Like he just has like, he looks like
titty meat.
Plastic.
Right.
Like I'm gonna,
Yeah, but nobody sits there and goes like, I'd really like to look like plastic. I want somebody to just pull my face all the way back. They get this body dysmorphia thing. Like when you took off your shirt, we were like, what's wrong with his tits? And you were like, can't you see it's everywhere?
I got it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but it's hard to see. But as a guy, like, oh yeah, that's what every guy has a little bit of.
but like
I have more, but-
looking at Jim, I think Jim is in the best shape I've ever seen him in. And he says that he has problems here. I don't think he has a problem from what I see.
But that's what I mean.
It bothers him.
Like I think that there will come a day when you start looking in the mirror and you look at your little whatever, your shit under your chin, your crow's feet,
that
your
can get fixed.
Cool sculpt is not bad though. That's just like throwing ice on it.
But it's
Throw some fucking ice on it.
Yeah,
right,
freeze it.
right. It's like putting on a steak.
I'm gonna do it at home for cheap.
You are.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go there and do it. I'm
No.
gonna put some fucking a bunch of ice cubes or one of those cool packs on my tits.
Right. When you go and get your camping chairs for your next party, just get some ice packs.
This Saturday, you mean?
Yeah.
That's right.
Just get some ice packs as well and do your own surgery.
I'll sit on the fucking terrace and fix my tits while you guys are all barbecuing.
I saw 3 movies over the weekend. I saw. That's right. That's right. I saw.
Someone's bragging.
I know.
Jeez.
I know.
3 movies?
3. Full.
I saw 5.
Good for you, Chip.
You got me on that one, Chip.
Always got to be better.
Yep. You nailed it. I saw Cock Blockers with the
Parents or whatever.
Yeah,
How
the
was
John
it?
Cena movie.
Did you see that just because John Cena's in it?
Yeah, I watch all the John Cena movies.
That's weird.
Okay, Keither.
It's Kiefer.
Oh, it is. Yeah,
Get it right.
Yeah, you're the one who's nodding it. Yep, me and you, Mur. Yep. 24 was
that
great.
is true.
Yeah.
The impractical jacker.
Only when I'm watching Kiefer.
Yes, I saw Cock Blockers. It was decent. It was good. It was fun. I saw
He hated it.
the new Jurassic World,
He did. He hated it.
How's that?
and I saw Gotti.
Oh, I see Gotti. Or I get that. How was the new Jurassic?
Can I guess
World?
which was the best movie you saw?
Yes.
Cock Blockers.
By far. There is no way that anyone can convince me, and this is not a John Cena thing, this is not anything. Cock Blockers was notably better.
Not better than Gotti. And there's no way Jurassic Park was more believable.
I'm going to tell you something. Here's my problem with Gotti. Gotti has 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Jurassic World has 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Gotti and Jurassic World are just as bad as one another.
Is Jurassic World that bad?
It's
huh?
horrible.
How is the CGI?
Great.
That's to me all that really matters. in
The
those
effects
movies.
are great. The dinosaurs look real. They chase you. I think somebody's going to get bit by one. It's great. But there's no story. There's no plot. They barely stay any time on the island. The whole thing is so stupid.
Okay, yeah, understandable.
It's as stupid as it gets.
Is it making money though?
Yeah, I think it did really well.
I think people care.
number one.
People care much more about the graphics in these. Like the idea of just dinosaurs. Because we were raised as kids with shit claymation dinosaurs, like Davy and Goliath type dinosaurs. It's fucking unbelievable and awful.
Well,
so now that
technically-
we can see these, it's like, it's worth watching.
Technically, some of us were kids when Jurassic Park came out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Some of us weren't. Some of us.
25 years ago.
Jurassic Park? That was 93, right?
Yeah.
And it changed the way people saw dinosaurs. T-Rex.
It was amazing. I'll never forget watching that in the theater.
It was awesome.
At the time, that technology and just the scream of the T-Rex, it was insane.
And by the way, the dinosaurs look and sound awesome in this movie.
That's why it's making money.
Yeah.
Because it really is just a dinosaur movie, and people want to see the dinosaurs looking good.
That was what my wife said after we saw it. She was talking to her dad or something about it, and she goes, because I'm sitting there going like, Jess, that movie was terrible. Like, that's a bad movie. And she was like, yeah. But then the more she talked about it, she was like, but it was fun to watch the dinosaurs chase people.
And that's kind of what you want. That's all you want.
Right. You see,
How was Jeff Goldblum?
he was only in it very, very briefly, but incredible.
He's always good.
Awesome.
He never sucks.
Nope.
Just awesome. And by the way,
Was he like, he wasn't Death Wish in this?
he was not Death Wish.
Okay.
He was the one voice of reason. He did not say what he does to rich women. No, he didn't bring that up. He was the voice of reason in this film. He was great. He was awesome. But he was in for
Dr.
30
Malcolm.
seconds. Yeah.
cameo.
Gotti, on the other hand, was unfortunately just as bad as Jurassic World,
Yeah.
but no big dinosaurs in it.
Oh, how was Travolta? At least I heard he was good.
It starts out.
Don't ruin it.
I won't.
I'm going to see it.
First of all, it is so clear that John Gotti Jr. had his fingerprints all over this thing. Like, it's basically a love letter to what a great dude John Gotti and John Gotti Jr. are and were.
Okay.
Like, there's no, at no point, John Gotti comes across as a great father, great husband, great businessman, great person, great for the community, who got railroaded by the government. Which, I mean, it's insane. And, like, he gets over as this guy who really just wanted, La Cosa Nostra to succeed. Not as a guy who wanted to get on the front page of every newspaper and kind of fucked it up for everybody.
Yeah.
So it's insane, but it starts out. I'm sure the scene's not online yet because I just saw it in theaters. But Travolta as John Gotti is standing in front of one of the New York bridges, and he's talking to the audience as if he's like, in this lifestyle, you either end up dead or in jail. I did both, and you go. Oh, no.
Yeah, but not with that accent.
No, that's the accent.
No.
I swear to God, there's a scene.
Does he sound believable?
No, there's a scene. I was sitting there. All I saw was, what's his name? Robert Shapiro.
Right, the same chin.
When I see old John Travolta now, I just see Robert Shapiro from the OJ show. But there's literally a scene where he's talking to his kid, and he's like, he gives him money, and he's like, why don't you go buy some ice cream? And the kid's like, I don't like ice cream. And he goes, well, in that case, why don't you go buy some pizza or something? And the kid goes, I don't like pizza either. And then he goes, why don't you go see the movie you like? What do you like that movie with the spaghetti and the meatball? Go see that movie. I'm going, no. I'm like, no, this can't be true.
The movie with the spaghetti. What movie was that? It's probably better than...
It was amazing. It was
that, huh?
It was amazing.
It was justifiably getting trashed?
Yeah.
They're not denying that he was a mob guy, are they?
No, they're saying he was in the mob, but really accentuating the positive parts.
What they were doing is basically painting it the way Gotti would have wanted his involvement to be seen.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
There was an interview with John Gotti Jr. over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He is convinced that there's a conspiracy against the movie.
What's the conspiracy?
But that's why it's not doing well.
By the way, The Godfather was a big hit. Like, people love mob movies. Goodfellas. That was a true story, or based on a true story. People
Goodfellas? Nobody's seen Goodfellas.
I begged. People love a good mafia movie.
Here's the thing about Goodfellas. You watch Goodfellas, right? And you're rooting for Henry Hill, but at no point do you think he's a good person.
Right.
But in this one, you don't have that other part. It was also just pretty much like a rundown of some stuff Gotti did. Like, there was no sort of story or connection to anything. And the reason Gotti Jr. thinks that there's a conspiracy against the movie is because the last 10 minutes of the movie, Gotti's dead, and it's just about John Gotti Jr. being a good man and trying to be a family man and the government not allowing it to happen.
Yeah, John Gotti Jr. has to realize, you're too close to it. Because it's your dad and it's your life, you're looking at it from a different lens than anybody who's seeing it who didn't know your father or doesn't know you. You can't make a movie about yourself and your dad that is too flattering and then wonder why people don't like it. Right. People looking at it from an outside, the people who remember it from their point of view are going to go, this is not what I remember at all.
Right. I mean, plus it's not even good as a movie.
Yeah.
There's no story. None of the characters are tied together emotionally. Like when Sammy the Bull turns, it's not like this thing. Sammy the Bull's got 3 lines. And they introduce Sammy the Bull, and Gotti goes, who's that guy? And they go, that's Sammy the Bull. And then he introduces him, and they meet and stuff, and Gotti leans over to the other guy, and he goes, hey, can we trust him? And the guy goes, yeah, of course. And that's the setup for Sammy the Bull. Really almost nothing else until, of course, Sammy the Bull, goes states.
Isn't it weird what makes a movie good or bad? Like, sometimes, and again, a guy who makes movies could phrase this a lot better than I am, but there's sometimes it just seems disconnected, and there's a thread, and which is, I guess, the story and the writing.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it's in the editing and the directing and the acting. There's a thread sometimes that makes a great movie, and then you're watching another movie and you're like, no, this is just off.
Well,
this feels cheap.
You can't just tell me, in a movie, you can't just tell me something and I believe it to be true. You have to show me something, right? Like I have to feel a thing.
Right.
You can't just say, "Hey, this is my best friend from when I'm a kid." I need to feel the relationship.
That's a good way to put it. Show me and don't tell me. That's a good idea. I think Louis talked about exposition one time and too much exposition. He hates too much. And I guess too much exposition is like you're telling people too many things and not showing them.
That was the one, like when I first saw Casino, it threw me.
Is that, what's that?
The film Casino? It's a Scorsese film.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I'll go see it.
When I first saw Casino, it threw me at first because there was so much voiceover, so much narrator, and I was like, oh, I hate movies like this, but that's one of the few that actually does it right.
Yeah. My mother used to say Joe Pesci.
Your mother was pesky.
She could never say his name right.
She wasn't doing it to be cute?
No.
Oh, my God.
I'd grab her shoulders and scream.
It's Pesci, you dolt.
Yeah. I wouldn't call her dolt.
You wouldn't?
No.
You're a good boy.
I am. She's my mother.
So, yeah, I mean, apparently he was very, very good to Victoria all those years. Like, even when they handled the scene where the 12-year-old son dies.
Frank, yeah.
Yeah, remember Frankie gets hit by a car. And they go through and they show, like, oh, the family is so sad and everything. And Victoria Gotti, her son, her 12-year-old son, just got hit by a car. She's in bed. She's depressed. She's all this stuff. They do it for like 5 minutes. And then they show a scene where John Gotti goes into the bedroom, opens the curtains up, throws all her prescription drugs in the garbage can, and he looks at her and he says, we're not going to do this anymore. We got more kids, and we got to raise them. Frankie's always going to be in our heart, but now we've got to be strong. And after that, all good.
Yeah.
Everything.
There's
After
no
that,
emotional lead out in the movie.
No struggle, no sort of, oh my God, this might actually tear somebody apart.
Right.
It's just... bleh.
I heard, that story. It's a very famous story. The kid, I guess, was crossing the street or something, and a guy, they said, was a neighbor was driving too fast.
He was on like a motorbike.
Right. And the neighbor, they said, was driving too fast. But what I heard was it was somebody who let him ride that motorbike that shouldn't have, or somebody fucked up badly, and then they blamed the neighbor because the kid shouldn't have been on the motorbike. I don't know what.
Oh, like the person who would have gotten blamed for the motorbike blamed the neighbor because he didn't want to take the...
Like the neighbor actually wasn't going too fast. The kid was too young for the motorbike. Was he 12? I thought he was 7.
I think he was 12 in the movie.
Oh, maybe he was. Okay.
Yeah, in the movie, they said the guy was saying that he had the sun in his eyes from driving and didn't see the kid.
Oh, maybe that's okay.
Right, so they didn't make the guy seem all that irresponsible.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong then. Okay. I vaguely remember.
But they don't touch on exactly what happens.
He just disappears.
They just have John...
Did they show the guy disappearing?
They have John go on vacation with his family, and then the guy disappears. That's it. Like at no point does John ever ask anything to happen at all. Which again I think is...
Well, that one they honestly don't know because...
Yeah, but you could dramatize it for a movie. You could say what I think happens.
Well, Oliver Stone did a great job in JFK because the stuff that he was speculating was in black and white.
Sure.
Which I thought was brilliant.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie. Even though I don't agree with it, it's still a fucking one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. Exactly.
I will see it. I walk by. I can't get myself to go to the movies anymore.
Dude, you got to go to the movies. It's the best.
I know. Dude, I know. I'm so stupid. I just haven't been going. And I want to start going more. I don't know why. I'm afraid. I got something to do. I can't.
No, I'll go.
I just want a friend to go with.
Go by yourself. I went by myself to Gotti.
Movies by yourself are awesome.
They're the best.
I know, but I've done it enough.
Especially now.
I'm on my terrace alone.
By the way, I went to that iPic movie theater that Bob Kelly was ranting and raving about.
It's shit?
It's a goddamn nightclub. It's too much. It's way too much.
How was it comfortable? Was the food good? Sam?
The food was fine. It wasn't like, over... It was fine.
Do you think Bob's an ass?
It's too much. It's somebody that just needs sensory, over-the-top ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Because they figured out a nice spot. Like the big, like the Regal chains, like the big movie theater chains. They just... It's the same movie theater. They just put comfortable recliners in instead of movie theater seats. And everything else is almost exactly the same. That's perfect. Like when Rob and me went to see Game Night, that theater that we went to, perfect. They just take out the movie theater seats, they put in comfortable recliners, you get to relax. That's ideal.
I love a good recliner.
Right. Just put a recliner in a movie theater.
Just chill.
This idea, yeah, that's the ideal movie theater.
Those are nice.
Right. This idea that we make our movie theater so it's like you're at home. Why just watch it at home for free?
What's the at-home ones look like?
Like the iPic ones, right?
Yeah, look up iPic.
I remember Bob saying there's like sofas and beds.
It's too much.
Dude, you got you.
The front row is Shays Lounges.
It's like a teenager with ADD just designed a movie theater.
I mean, look at it. It's way too much.
And then we'll put some beds over there and then a sofa over there.
Right. And those Shays Lounges are in the front row, so the screen's right in front of you.
Oh, that's good.
Why would
you want to be comfortable?
Why would you want... See, look at how close the screen is to the Shays
But
Lounges.
how are those like orange seats? Are they comfy?
I didn't sit in the orange seats.
They look pretty comfy.
Yeah, they look fine.
But then, and they come with a blanket and a pillow, and it's like...
that's chill.
Just go... Just...
Do you get to keep the blanket?
I don't know.
No, they wash them. You don't get to keep the blanket. Where?
No, I mean, that's my question. Like, you really want like a used blanket?
Oh yeah, like airline blankets. They wash them. They probably do. They have probably hopefully a new crop in between each one.
They're not in plastic.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not?
Nope.
Fuck you. Fucking bed buggy blanket.
That's what I'm
Fuck
saying.
you.
They're just rolled
Worth
up.
it.
No, it's way too much, and it becomes a distraction from the movie. Like the amenities are not supposed to outshine what's on the screen. The attention should be on the screen. God damn it!
Is there one? But they are nice. They look comfy. I like that though. Nice and private.
Yeah, but I mean,
Fucking finger your girl.
That's. I guess you could finger a girl there. You know, you would do that, Troy?
Oh yeah. First time I ever fingered a girl was in a movie theater.
See, but isn't there something
great.
Yeah, something nice about doing
He's
it in an old...
babysitting. You took her to see Snow White.
It's for kids, though. Little tiny kids.
Troy, would you let someone feel you up in one of those
Of
seats?
course.
That'd be cool.
What if your tits weren't fully recovered?
Yeah, that's fine.
Does that look like a comfortable
It
fucking...
looks really comfortable.
Dude.
Where are they in Manhattan?
I don't know anything
Yeah, there's
about
one down
that.
in the Seaport, I think.
It's too much.
Yeah,
It's
like that's fine, right? Just
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Just the recliners in a movie theater.
it's enough space.
Yes. The other one is way too much. It was a distraction. And even Jess left going like, I don't know about this. And you leave, you walk out of the theater and they're going, and there's music playing. And, over here there's little kids, but over here there's guys with tight jeans and neck tattoos going out on a Saturday night. And there's a bar, except there's also candy. They don't know what the fuck they are over there. It's too much.
I might do it just to get some popcorn. Which one did you see there?
Jurassic World. It's too much.
Just try it.
Just go to a regular movie theater with nice seats.
Find a young lady.
Yeah, it
friend.
really is impossible to go to a movie theater now without a reclining seat.
Yeah, I mean that's savagery.
Yeah, that really spoiled people quickly, and for good reason.
Right. But I mean I'll tell you, I went to this luxury theater, and it didn't spoil me at all. It made me want to go back to the other regular movie theater and just be like, enough with everything else. We don't need to keep adding. It feels like they just added and added and added.
I'll try one because I've never been in a luxury movie theater. I'll just try just to do it.
Try one. Get a blankie and a pillow.
No, no, I don't need that shit. If it's not washed,
Throw it on the floor.
fuck you. A blanket that someone else just used. You fucking creeps.
I stole that shit. They don't give blankets to all the chairs. They only give blankets to the chairs that are like premium plus. And I just got premium seats.
I'll get a premium plus.
Because the premium plus, the ones in the suites were sold out. So I either like those ones that were...
Yeah, because there's only enough room for like two of them.
Exactly.
I'll get a premium plus.
It's a total
You're
waste
a premium
of time.
plus kind of guy.
You know, I didn't want to say it.
That's why I'm here. So I can say things for you.
Oh, Travis.
The only thing that...
Battery Park.
Yeah.
There's one of those down there, right? Battery Park is, they have a nice movie theater there.
In Battery Park?
That's
Uh-huh.
iPick.
Is that iPick?
I don't know.
What says Regal?
Oh, is it iPick or no?
No, it's Regal.
Oh, where's iPick?
That's what you're talking about, right?
iPick.
I mean, how great is that?
Yeah, I'll...
How great.
Someone, I guess, just screen grabbed him and then just...
No, he did that. It's just
Oh.
it's this little chubby kid who's singing the Mortal Kombat song, way too young. That came up a couple times in the comments. I posted the...
Did it?
Yeah, I did.
Let's see here.
I posted the video on my Instagram at @notsam. But he's way too young to know the Mortal Kombat song. I don't know why he knows this song. But he did all the parts, and he filmed himself doing them separately, and then he put it up as like a 4-shot video. And I was like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. It's so much better than that goddamn Yodel Kid. So much better than Yodel Kid.
Yodel Boy's my hero.
You love Yodel Boy.
I do.
I know you
He's
do.
very talented.
I know you like him a lot. But this is it. Do, 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 do. Like you can't watch that without smiling.
You can.
You didn't.
I smiled,
You did.
but it's possible to not.
I haven't seen it happen yet.
I could see a mild distraction preventing me from smiling.
I sent it to Rob and Travis, and Rob sent back 2 different texts that said, ha 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 ha.
You're the boss.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's that Rob pop we talk about, isn't it?
He gave you a
I
big
just-
pop.
I just
even
got-
via text.
I got the Rob pop over text.
Rob's a smart boy.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
he
you're
hated
right.
it. He hates children.
You're right. Travis was laughing.
I got it.
He gets it.
He gets it.
Except for laughs
Yeah.
we have on it.
Yeah. I do want to know where in that kid's life the Mortal Kombat theme came to him. I don't know, because I tried, Mortal Kombat the movie is on Netflix, and I tried to watch the first 20 minutes a couple weeks ago. It does not hold up, Travis.
Did it ever?
No, it didn't.
No, it wasn't like this is a great movie. I hope it's still good in 20 years.
Yeah, you mean you
No,
didn't
it's a
love
terrible movie.
You didn't love the special effects of Goro with his forearms.
So bad. I'd rather watch He-Man.
He-Man with Dolph Lundgren.
That movie's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
I don't know anything about Mortal Kombat.
It's a
Well,
video game.
it was
No,
a
that I know.
very popular video game franchise, but it became a motion picture. Yeah, live action motion picture.
What a terrible idea.
Yeah. Well, the idea itself isn't bad. To make a movie out of a video game.
How many years ago?
Probably came out in 94, 95? 95.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember I went for my birthday one year.
Did you like it?
I did at the time. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Because Sub-Zero could freeze people with his hands, and Scorpion had a...
Have him grab your tits.
That's right. Yeah, Sub-Zero can make a lot of money with Cool Sculpt nowadays. And Scorpion had a thing that shot out of his hand, like a grapple hook thing that was in his hand that shot out. But then it had regular people. Johnny Cage was just a movie star from Hollywood, and they all came together. And Sonya Blade was like, I think, a government op or something like that. And they all came together to have a tournament, a fighting tournament.
That's good.
Yeah. Now, in video game world, it worked fine because you just pick 2 characters and make them fight. It was basically the same thing as Street Fighter, except the graphics were better. And there were fatalities.
Gorier.
Yeah, there were the fatalities made it.
You liked a good fatality?
Fatality. Toasty. But yeah, the movie it
wasn't good.
It didn't translate 100%.
Hey, what do you think about
Neither did the Street Fighter movie, to be fair.
they never did.
What about Super Mario? That was a good video.
Super
game.
Mario did.
Yep. there you go.
Asteroids was very good.
The movie?
Some guy shaped like a triangle and circle shooting rocks.
It really was funny when they went on that kick. They tried it with Super Mario. That was John Leguizamo's first big movie. He played Luigi.
Killed it.
Killed it. Nailed it.
Great movie.
Yeah. Super Mario. Then they did Mortal Kombat. Then they did Street Fighter after that. And Street Fighter is one of the more bizarre action movies ever because Lieutenant Guile, who's like this American guy in the video game, is played by Jean-Claude Van Damme. You know, he's not going to sound like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I never saw this.
Street Fighter?
Yep.
It's great. You got to check. I think it was Raul Julia's last movie.
Oh, well then I'm definitely going to see it. Who did he play?
He played M. Bison.
What?
Yeah.
He's way too old to play M. Bison.
No. He played a very convincing M. Bison. It was right after Addams Family.
It looks nothing
Like M. Bison?
like a 60-year-old man.
He's the lead bad guy, and he's supposed to be very, very, very strong. But he does. He looks like he's withering away. The fact that I would tell you that that's his last movie before death doesn't shock anybody, I don't think.
No, those are some sunken eyes.
You don't think he looks intimidating?
No, he looked more intimidating as
He looks like
Gomez.
fucking. He looks like literally Christopher Lloyd
Yes.
from
Yes.
Back to the Future.
He looks like it's Christopher Lloyd from Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
I don't remember that Christopher Lloyd.
When he got run over and his eyes started bulging out of his head.
That scared me as a kid.
Ugh,
Well,
dick.
you were a little pansy boy.
They sure were. Anyways,
Travis really thought the room was going to go with him on that
No,
one.
when he started melting and his eyes fight, yeah.
you were
no.
10 and that scared you? What a
was
little.
something.
I was
Was it-
watching The Exorcist when I was 10.
Travis was a little puss.
Queerbait.
He was a little puss, wasn't he?
Sure was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Why don't you go play undie flip, you little puss?
Exactly. Peony flip. Throw on your heels and go march.
You think his
Guy's way too many things.
You think his dad came in and told his mom, like, oh, Travis is scared. Let's not watch Roger Rabbit anymore. And his mom goes, I'm sick and tired of that puss. He's 10.
Exactly. His mother went into the fucking living room, made some matzo ball soup.
Exactly.
In 11 years, I'm out of here.
Hey,
She went and watched Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, 88? I was 7.
Yeah, but you didn't watch it until 3 years later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They didn't let you. Your parents were worried about young, fragile Travis. They didn't let you see it until 91.
Our daughter in her sweater can't handle this.
Chuck in Phoenix. What's up, Chuck?
Hey, there's a movie that's worse than Mortal Kombat. They brought out a sequel.
I forgot they made a Mortal Kombat Part 2. Was it in theaters?
Yeah, Annihilation. Yeah, it was Annihilation.
Oh, my.
It was so bad, Christopher Lambert didn't even come back for it.
Oh my God! Isn't it amazing what gets made?
Yep.
Like I can't.
Garbage.
The Gotti getting made and getting in theaters.
Well, the financing for that though was probably different. That was a hard one to get done. People probably could sense that wasn't what.
MoviePass had a huge stake in it, or has a huge stake in it.
In Gotti?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it really...
MoviePass is making some real dunderheaded
really adds
decisions.
to their story.
Yeah. Oh, Sam in Houston actually has a great point.
I don't know why you are to him.
What's up, Sam?
This is actually Nick from Detroit, but that cut in the answer to the phone hung up on me when I tried to call it earlier.
Oh, what a piece
My point is the best way to convince Jimmy to go see the movie is to tell him who makes the music for the movie.
Oh, I didn't mention that.
Yeah, you missed that one, Sammy.
Thank you, Mick, whatever your name is. You know who did the soundtrack for Gotti?
Yes, I do.
Who?
P to the B.
That's right. Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide.
I'm going to go see it just for him.
Dude, the intro song, as the credits are playing, it's literally a rap about John Gotti. And he's talking about Sammy the Bull and John Gotti. And
oh, good.
It's so bad.
I'm going to enjoy that.
I mean, so bad.
I'll see it. Just for the music.
It's Pitbull's Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
Is this when Pitbull jumps the shark?
Pitbull jumped the shark for me 20 years ago, so I don't know.
He's still making bangers.
He is, right?
That's right.
Aren't you on Pitbull's radio station?
Yes, I
am. Then you're right, Troy. I stand corrected. Pitbull, I believe these Gotti songs would just be more hits for Pitbull, clearly. Nelson in Canada.
Hey, man, how you guys going? How you guys doing today?
Good.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm just driving. I got fucking cut off. So I just want to see if you guys watched that Mortal Kombat Legacy on YouTube. It's actually updated. That's really good.
I don't know anything about Mortal Kombat, so I've never seen anything with it.
So you never appealed to you to watch the Mortal Kombat films?
No, and the more I'm hearing about them, the more I regret that decision.
I would love. I mean, the original Mortal Kombat is on Netflix. I would really love to hear what you think. So
Okay.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation received 3% on Rotten Tomatoes. What did the original receive on Rotten
I'm going to
Tomatoes?
guess 25.
25%?
I'm going to guess.
Okay. All right. Annihilation did 3. There it is. Yep, the first link. Mortal Kombat from 1995, 34.
Okay.
34%.
Better than Gotti.
34% better than Gotti.
I just listened to a little bit of that song.
How is it?
Not good.
Let me hear a little bit. Let's see.
I'll just...
Yeah, get a little taste.
Do you have it in there?
Well, I have it on my phone.
Yeah, what a
It's
dick.
well, it's surprisingly not in the system. I could get anything.
Yeah, this is a little bit different, but the fact that it goes from something like this into that...
There's similarities here.
The song is so much better.
So much better.
And it's a great video. Just in a warehouse. I mean, really, really well done. But it's...
So this part is a giant team around him that's helping him
maybe, yeah,
create this music.
And how funny is it now? Jimmy Fallon and the president,
dude,
are going. First of all,
it's too much. It's too much
for Jimmy to have to explain. Well, I didn't like when he goes. I wasn't trying to normalize him. Well, your job. What do you mean normalize him? He's just a guy. He was running for president. You did something silly. Fucking own it. Like maybe you didn't want to do the same thing every other host is doing. Comedians need to stop thinking that we have a job to do that's important. Our job is not to educate people. We're not important. You know, if that's your natural humor, be funny, and be that. But our job is not to go out and teach the stupid public anything.
If a comedian really wants to
Fuck
do
outta here.
something outside the box right now, don't talk about politics.
Or
be a distraction.
Don't just bash Trump. You know,
Yeah.
don't just bash. You want to just bash the box? Have something that is a more balanced approach.
It really is funny because I think that Jimmy Fallon is, at this moment, just searching for what the popular answer is and just giving that one. Like, originally, he mussed up Donald Trump's hair because Donald was in the room, and he just wanted to do, like, okay, this will make
Something
everybody happy.
silly, yeah.
Now, he's like, oh, yeah, I regret that because he got so much backlash. He just wants to make all of them happy.
He made the fans mad. Who cares if he did something that made the fans mad? Maybe just go, look, that's the type of show I want to do. I'm not looking to do anything that is political. It's just not what I want to do.
But now Trump is all over. He's mentioning Fallon in his speeches. He tweeted about Fallon. And just pointing out, this is what Donald Trump tweeted over the weekend. At Jimmy Fallon is now whimpering to all that he did the famous hair show, which I've never heard it referred to as that, with me, parentheses, where he seriously messed up my hair. And that he would have now done it differently because it is said to have humanized me. He is taking heat. He called and said, monster ratings. Be a man, Jimmy.
I love the fact that he said whimpering.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be told they're whimpering.
And it also doesn't help Jimmy that he called up Trump after the show and he was like, oh man, the ratings are great.
How crazy is this world though? Like what's the fact that the president is insulting a late night talk show host. The late night talk show host feels bad. They keep picture Johnny Carson going, I didn't mean to humanize him.
Right.
Like, it was okay that you did that. Like, who cares?
And the president is getting off more jokes than the late night show host is. The late night show host is going on an apology tour, and the president is like, it's jokes. Let me throw this guy under the bus. Because now, like, I heard Jimmy Fallon's response to that from his Tonight Show monologue.
Yes.
And it was like...
It was a little tepid.
And it was so insincere. He came on with his monologue, and he goes like... he said something to the effect of, President Trump, he tweeted at me, he was insulting me. Oh, wait, this is probably the video right here. Yep. I don't want to put words in Jimmy Fallon's mouth.
Before we begin, I just want to give a shout out to our show's #1 fan, the President of the United States. I just want to give a shout out to our show's #1 fan.
We only need it once. We just play it one
You must
time.
have loved this monologue.
Yeah, you just want to be like, let's put it in each
Are
year.
you remixing the monologue?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Dale.
As you may have heard last night, the President of the United States went after me on Twitter. So, Melania, if you're watching, I don't think your anti-bullying campaign is working.
See, that's annoying to me. That's annoying because now he's trying to paint himself like a victim. Even though he's joking, we don't need to take it it's not to be taken seriously, but the gist of the joke is that he's being bullied. In what world does the president have the ability to bully a late night show host? The late night show host is the one that's supposed to expose the truth and make fun of it and like, let's bash it.
But the problem is though, Jimmy's in a really weird position here because he can't even if he starts bashing the president, no one will care because they're all bashing the president.
And it comes off as insincere from him.
It just doesn't matter.
Right.
No one even cares what Kimmel says or what fucking Colbert says because they're all doing it. SNL does. It's like, it's almost numbing. It's point where you're like, yeah, another one bashing him.
Well, you have to... Colbert does okay, but that's because this is his world.
And he's been doing it.
He's been doing it. Same with John Oliver. Like, John Oliver does well with it, but that's because these guys are super smart political guys that, like you just said, have been doing it the whole time.
And he's also once a week, John Oliver.
Right, so he's got all this energy to put into this 20-minute thing that he can go to town with, and they're great. But Fallon is like... Fallon is like Leno in the sense that Leno never prided himself on being political, but Leno was always smart enough to make it about the jokes.
And Leno would have hit back. Like when Leno hit back, like when he hit Letterman back, you realize, he can hit very hard when he wants to.
But it's one joke, gotcha.
People give him shit for it.
Right.
But let me watch the rest
of
it.
Leno would never sit there and be like, I'm being bullied.
No.
When I saw that Trump insulted me on Twitter, I was going to tweet back immediately, but I thought I have more important things to do. And then I thought, wait, shouldn't he have more important things to do? He's the president of you. What are you doing? You're the president. Why are you tweeting at me? But this is it's a real tweet from the president. He wrote, at Jimmy Fallon.
By the way, just the logic of it. So you're saying that the president should have not enough time to tweet you, but when he's running for president, it's perfectly acceptable that he has enough time to go on your show and goof around.
Well, what Jimmy's doing is he's in, a weird position because he's trying to hit back, but he has the nice guy image, so he can't really hit.
Right.
And, he's not good at counter-striking because he hasn't really done a lot of it. He's he's a nice guy. And you know what I mean? So he's in a position he's not used to being in, to have to... No one's assaulted him. No one's bashed him.
You can't tell me that Jimmy can't just take what's going on, make a fun joke about it, not a vicious joke, not a strike back joke, just a fun joke, and then move on to your show. Like, all Fallon needs to do is just to do his show and hope that things correct themselves.
You should have called him a feckless cunt.
It worked for some people.
Yeah.
Bring to all that he did the famous hair show with me where he seriously messed up my hair. And that he would have done it differently because it is said to have humanized me. He is taking heat. He called and said, monster ratings. Be a man, Jimmy. It's real. It's crazy. The president went after me on Twitter. It's pretty much the only thing I have in common with NFL players. I mean, that's the only thing. I have nothing else. Well, in response, I made a donation in Trump's name to the Refugee and Immigrant Center for Education and Legal Services. The Refugee and Immigrant Center for Education and Legal Services, or RIACES. When Trump heard that, he was like, I love RIACES. They're my favorite peanut butter cup. There's no wrong way to eat a RIACES. Let's get to some real news here. A new poll found that 58% of Americans...
Yeah, I mean, I think that Jimmy needs to do his show.
Yeah,
Not worry about, like, which direction Trump is pushing him in or which direction the critics are pushing him in. Just do your show.
Is this him, though, or is it just people behind the scenes, too many people telling him what to do?
I think it's people telling him what to do.
No, you should,
because it doesn't come across like him.
No. What, is he second or third?
I think he's third.
Yeah. Is he behind?
I think he's behind Kimmel and Colbert. But you know what? Kimmel, as much as, like, he doesn't come across as the guy that he used to be.
Yeah.
He still comes across as that's probably what that guy believes right now.
Let's see, 11:35. Oh, he's still, is he still in first? No, 218. He's still ahead of Kimmel.
That's for what? Like for the week.
Yes, right.
This week, yeah. I mean,
for millions of viewers. Wow. But none of them, they're all doing under 3 million viewers.
I think that has more to do with
just the fact that people are not watching that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, But Colbert's crushing them. Crushing all of them.
Is he though? He's only up by
almost a full point. 2.87 to 2.18.
Season to date. Yeah.
Yeah, Colbert's crushing them. Which I get, but that's like Colbert is actually. I think the reason that Colbert in the beginning didn't do well is because it felt like he was trying to do a late night show. He wasn't being himself. These late night shows only work if you feel like the host is being themselves,
sincere.
Yeah, and then you take them or leave them.
Yeah.
But if they're just trying to please everybody, it's never going to work. And Fallon fell into that trap.
Why isn't Conan listed there? How come they got him? He's
on cable.
Oh,
I think that's like for the network shows. Okay. Yeah. So cable shows. Conan. Oh boy. Plus Conan's very, very low.
500,000. Trevor does 0.79, which is 790,000. But I guess that again, Conan gets a lot of hits on people will watch it on YouTube, like
bits and stuff. Yeah.
People still watch his stuff.
Yeah. I just think that Fallon's got to figure out what show he's doing and not listen to everybody around him.
Yeah.
And I think that when Leno was doing his show, when Letterman was doing his show, of course you'd have, mountains of people all over you, but there was never any doubt as to who was in charge of those shows.
Yeah, exactly. You have writers, and the way those things work is the writers all come in, they pitch you jokes, you work them out in the thing, and you do the ones you like, and you don't do the ones you don't like, and sometimes they edit them out of the final, and sometimes they don't.
Like when you were doing Leno, you knew that you wouldn't be doing Leno if Leno didn't like you, right?
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
Because it's his
Well, he didn't think I was too dirty.
show.
No, it was for adults. Hey, should we break? 'Cause I got to piss.
Do other hosts think that you're a little dirty?
I don't know if it's the host or people behind them. Probably
Other shows. Yeah, that's
There's probably people behind them.
I think that people get the feeling that Kimmel and Colbert are in charge of those shows. Like Kimmel's show feels like it's Kimmel's show.
Absolutely.
Colbert's show feels like it's Colbert's show, and Fallon's show still feels like it's NBC's
Even
show.
Conan's show feels like it's his show.
Yep.
Yeah, it's his show, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Conan.
I think, and that's part of, the movement, the history of the Tonight Show now. I think part of that happened when, between Conan and Leno and all that stuff going on, NBC just went, fuck it, this is our show. We're not giving this to a host anymore.
Yeah.
We're not going to allow any host
It's
to
the
wield
brand
that
that's
kind
number
of power.
one.
Yeah,
and they're wrong. It wasn't the brand that's number one.
he's exactly right.
All right, let's piss. We'll be back.
Mary Jean's supposed to be here?
Allegedly.
Is she checked in? Okay. What time you tell her?
9:30.
It is about
10:03.
Yes, 3 minutes after the hour. Whack, whack.
20 minutes ago, she said she was parking.
Maybe just parallel parking. That gets tough sometimes. We'll be back.
Stay tuned. More Jim
Your
Norton.
pain. Watch your favorite TV shows in live action with the latest technology at a price that will not change. For 2 years, you switch to Dish and get the 2-year price guarantee. Same bill every month for 24 months. No surprises. That's a bill and TV provider you can count on. Dish. They listen. It's how they stay tuned into you. The Dish 2-year price guarantee. To learn more, dial 1-844-CALL-DISH. Go to dish.com or visit a local retailer near you. Requires credit qualification, 2-year commitment with early termination fee and e-auto pay. Taxes and surcharges not included. Price guarantee applies to core programming package and certain fees. Other restrictions may apply. For full details, dial 1-844-CALL-DISH.
You may know us as women.
A lot of times we wait until after the commercial to bring people in, but when they're showing their nipples in the hall, we kind of have to bring them in right away so we don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Right.
How
And
did
then
I
you
put
wanted
this near my mouth?
You wanted to say something to Travis?
It's better than Troy's.
Ooh.
Well, welcome, Mary Jean.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Thank you
Hi,
for-
Sam. Hi, Jim. Hi, Troy.
I saw your
Hi.
I was watching your Instagram stories, and you were coming in. Now, were you driving or was someone driving you?
I was driving.
You were saying someone kidnapped you?
Yeah, some guy kidnapped me last night at 12 o'clock, and I was with him till like 7 a.m. And I'm like, listen, I gotta go. I have somewhere to be.
How did he kidnap you?
He told me, come to Queens or Long Island City.
Take
and
me
I
to
went.
Queens.
I was like, okay. So I went and I was kidnapped.
But how
Okay,
were you kidnapped?
that
And
sounds
he's
like
downstairs right now.
Wait, he's downstairs
He's
right now.
still with me. He won't let me go.
it sounds like somebody asked if you would come to their place and you said yes. That's not
Yeah,
technically
that's technically not kidnapping. If
But
you
we
show
went
up
to
for
a
it.
hotel and we drank, smoked some weed, passed out, and then I
No
thought,
intercourse?
No intercourse.
Come on.
No sex.
Did
Like
you masturbate?
no, we slept naked. It's only right because
touch his
we
penis?
had. I did, but it was a little soft. He couldn't get. I don't think he sees me like sexually. So
Oh, no.
If he doesn't see you sexually,
Why is he nude in a hotel?
yeah, why did he bring you back to his hotel so you guys could sleep nude together and do drugs?
Yeah.
I don't know. Weed is not drugs, Sam. You know.
No, you're right. I was simplifying.
Yeah, and we drank tequila, and
Okay.
I thought he was gonna get really horny this time. This is my third time hanging out with him.
And he doesn't get horny at all?
He didn't get horny at all. And he did a little bit, and then it went soft again.
You didn't want to go to his terrace apartment?
I don't know if he has a terror. Oh, I got it. Jim! I actually haven't seen Jim this week. He's been a little busy.
I
and
have, yeah.
Busy.
That's right. Well, he was in Los Angeles. But
LA.
I noticed you were, unfortunately, which was a shock to a lot of us, you were a little tardy this morning.
3 minutes late.
3?
Because I thought you said 9:30 meant really 10 o'clock. So
Okay.
in my mind, I was like...
No, because you asked, does 9:30 mean 10 last time? And we were
Said,
like,
no, it means
9:30 is
9:30.
actually 9:30.
Oh,
Yeah.
next time I'll get it down. I swear
Okay.
on everything.
Now we're going to have to start saying 9 o'clock
9
because
o'clock.
she thinks 9:30 means 10, so 9 o'clock would mean 9:30.
Right.
It's
when we
okay. I
actually
will
still
lick
mean 10.
everyone's asshole again.
Okay. All right. Well, fair is fair.
Hold on. So the guy couldn't get a rod?
No, he's still soft downstairs.
Why is he still downstairs? What does he want?
I don't know. He wants to go to the dream hotel and lay by the sun, but he doesn't know I spray tan. I don't lay out and bake.
Right. You got shit to do.
I have stuff. Yeah, I'm filming this week for Reality Kings. I'm so excited.
I was actually just talking to Handsome Rob during the break about how disappointing it would be to have the conversation that I had with Mary Jean with somebody that you had, like a girl you had a crush on.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, you said to Mary, so when are you traveling? And Mary said, oh, tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, Mary, where are you headed to? And she was like, I'm going to Miami to shoot for Reality
Fort
Kings.
Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale to shoot for Reality Kings. And it made me think like, oh, if I had a crush on Mary Jean right now, I'd be so disappointed.
You'd be disappointed, like, oh no.
If anything, I want your dick to get hard because I have new material coming out.
And then I said, you're not going to have intercourse, are you? And she went like this, oh, wait, I think I am.
I forget sometime what I really do.
But then why the Dominican Republic after?
There's a sex party going on, and I got invited, and I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to have 2 girls for myself, and supposedly I get to walk them on a leash and everything, so I'm pretty excited.
That sounds fun, to go to the Dominican Republic and walk somebody on a leash. That's a great weekend.
I think that's what that 2 girls for every boy, I think that's what that song was about.
Really?
Yeah, sex
Walking on a
parties in
leash?
the Dominican Republic. Yeah.
I've never been to a sex party. I don't know how I'd handle it.
Do you not get invited?
I don't.
Oh, me neither.
I'd be weirded out. I'd be uncomfortable.
I wouldn't do well at a
I'd
sex
go.
party.
I'm excited. I have my bathing suit picked out and everything.
Are you gonna be
and
naked?
Most likely I will.
Okay.
Well, you wear a bathing suit there, and then eventually you get naked.
Yeah.
I see.
Something like that. I don't know. I never went to one before like that.
Is it a smart one piece?
No, it's a smart 2-piece.
I see. Does it leave a lot to the imagination?
Not really.
I see.
Is it risque?
Always.
Oh my goodness.
So why is this guy? I don't understand why this man is downstairs.
He's waiting for you?
He's downstairs, yeah. He told me he's a big fan of your show. I'm like, you better
Or explain
fucking
why
be.
he couldn't get an erection. Most of our fans.
Everybody's hard listening to you.
Right.
Yeah. I
Now,
know
the fact that he's a fan of the show, does that mean when he goes to the strip club, you charge him extra money?
Of course, if he
Right.
was to come visit me,
Right.
always. I actually had a fan last week. He goes, oh my God, you're like on the street reporter for Jim Norton and Sam Roberts show. And I was like, okay, $100 per song. He did 2 dances. I earned $200. I was like, wow, what up? Remember I texted you?
Yes.
Do you know that that's Mary's philosophy? That a lot of people are like, they'll come on and promote their business, and they'll
Sure.
say, if you say that you heard about me on this radio show,
You get a
here's the
discount.
discount.
Sure.
Yeah.
For Mary, she said it makes her feel like a celebrity. So if you are out at the club and you see Mary Jean and you want to get a dance with her, and you tell her, I know you from Jim Norton and Sam Roberts, she'll charge you much
She'll
more
fleece
money.
you.
Yeah.
You're getting
Triple.
fleeced.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to regret saying that. Just tell her after. Tell Mary Jean after you get the dance. Like, hey, by the way, I love you on Sam
Come on,
Roberts. and
Jim, I got bills to pay.
Now, you did a street reporting. I have not heard any of it.
Right. Well, we will get to that.
Okay.
Is the sex party just one evening?
It's 2 days out in Dominican Republic.
It's a 48-hour sex party?
It's a 48-hour sex party, and I don't know. There's going to be 2 football players, so I'm thinking big black dick, and I'm ready.
Okay. Have you been preparing yourself for that? Kegel exercises?
No, I haven't
Oh my
because
gosh.
I'm going to be shooting 2 days before, so I think my pussy's going to be stretched out just a little.
It'll
So
probably-
it's going
yeah.
to be okay.
How many
Smart.
different scenes?
2 different scenes. I'm going to have one threesome, the other one just regular
A
sex.
threesome with a girl and a guy?
Yes.
Now, will you be doing anal in the scenes?
No anal just yet.
Just yet. Okay.
Just yet.
No, not. You haven't done that on camera.
Not yet.
Right.
You've never done anal on camera?
No, I'm waiting. I would love to lose my asshole virginity camera thing, whatever you want to call it, for Brazzers, because they're so great, and
Yeah.
I love that company. So
That's on the table.
please, yeah.
Are you afraid there will be a little mistake or an accident?
No, I'm gonna starve myself maybe for 2 days
Smart.
and like douche back there, or what do they call it?
An enema.
Yeah.
By the way, I did something. I did this dinner thing where it was like they were shooting a pilot where I have dinner with 4 porn stars, and I ate with them, and they were talking about anal scenes, and they said that girls eat gummy bears
Yeah.
before because gummy bears dissolve and you piss them out, you don't shit them out, and they give you a sugar rush, so you have this sugar high, and
I've
you're
heard
not
that.
hungry.
Lainey actually told me about
yeah,
that.
but you don't shit them out, you piss them out.
Huh.
Which was
That's pretty
fascinating.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juicy.
And juicy as well. Yeah. Maybe you could have gushers. Yeah.
Better
'cause
than cum.
you said, I don't know about that. You said that you had lost your anal virginity not even that long ago, right?
Yeah.
And
On
it was
film.
it was on set, but it wasn't. It never came out.
Yeah, correct.
Why didn't they release it?
I don't know. The guy never wanted to release it, the director. Like we spoke about this last time. I
Right.
got paid though, so
How did he
His
not
love.
release an anal scene?
Very odd.
Did you see it?
I don't know. No, I never saw it, but everything was so great. Lingerie was super sexy. My
Could there-
pussy was really wet.
Could there have been doo-doo mistakes?
There was no doo-doo mistake.
Sure there was no little Lincoln hat on it?
No, it was supposed to. No Lincoln hat. I think it was supposed to be more like a POV, like
The old brown beret.
Yeah, little Army Ranger hat. Whatever.
I never go to the bathroom, so I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
I see. You don't do that stuff?
never.
You ever pee?
Sometimes in people's mouth when I get pissed off.
I see. I see. When you get pissed off, they get pissed on.
Exactly.
I see. That's a good philosophy.
Sure it is.
Yeah. So would you like to hear
Or I
Mary?
rub shit on people's door and doorknobs.
Well, last time you were here, have you spoken to that gentleman again?
No, he's fucking dead to me.
Well, last time Mary was here, she had said that the night before she was not kidnapped.
No.
But she had had a bad interaction with somebody. And
Over
she,
an umbrella.
Over an umbrella.
Yes.
And she found dog shit on near his stoop and rubbed it all over his door.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
that's over.
Done and over with.
Now you're dealing with a guy who's kidnapped you.
Yeah, he's
And
still
he can't
down-
maintain an erection and he's downstairs waiting. So he's
Right.
a stalker with a soft penis.
Would you like us to give you some protection to go downstairs with?
No, it's okay. I'll kick his ass before he even does anything.
I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Okay, well, Mary, you went out on the streets of New York City
With Anthony.
With Anthony.
Yes.
Although it sounded like this was more Anthony chaperoning Mary Jean doing the Mary Jean thing.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Something
Is that
like
about right?
Yeah, Anthony's great. He's so like
Yeah.
my cheerleader. I'm his cheerleader. Eventually, I want to see his asshole one day. So
You would like to.
yeah,
You
why
saw
not?
Adrian's.
I did. I even felt it.
And how many fingers did you put up there?
7.
That's right. That's right. That's,
Really 8, but he made me take the
Take the
8
one
finger
down.
Yeah, of
off.
course.
So it was,
He doesn't really feel like
7.
he's gay or anything, yeah.
because he said it was like 2.
Not that his asshole didn't get wet, you know,
Right.
so wet.
Because Adrian, our old producer, he said it was 2 fingers. And
Yep.
Mary Jean, her story, by the way, has not changed.
Has not
it's now been
changed.
years.
No.
And she said it was 2 fingers, but also a fist at the same time.
Yeah,
So,
Oh, a fist and 2 fingers?
yeah. Yeah.
Sounds right.
I love that shit.
So you, that's really great.
I fucking love that. Just thinking
Fingering a
about it.
hiney?
Yeah, it gets me so wet because it feels like a pussy inside.
Wow. I had no idea. I went to the doctor and got a finger up there yesterday.
That's
Did you get hard?
Dentist.
Then he brushed my teeth with his finger.
Yum.
No, it was not the dentist, and I did not get hard.
Oh.
But it was just, she was just checking me up there.
Have you ever had, no disrespect to Jess,
Thank you.
but have you ever had your asshole licked?
I have not. And I
Really?
No, I've told you that before. It's not that.
But it still stuns me every time and I forget.
Right. No, it's not. I'm not into analingus.
I
You
love my
never
ass
try to
eaten.
put your finger inside your own asshole?
No. The doctor did, and everything was
Okay.
checked out just fine.
Because I heard Troy stuck his finger once inside his asshole. I was listening one day.
That's right.
Once, right? Feels good.
I don't like my own finger. It doesn't feel. I like someone else's finger or a tongue, but not my own finger. It feels
Once is
weird.
incorrect, Troy.
I think it's probably a couple times.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I don't know. It doesn't really do much for me.
Did it get your dick hard?
Nah.
That would be
I don't know.
something. Yeah.
I've had a girl stick fingers up there. It's
It's always nice.
But not for you.
Every once in a while, you're kind of in the mood to do something a little wild.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not my go-to.
Would you let Mary put 7?
Oh, shit.
7's a lot.
That's rough. 7 is rough.
7 is a lot.
7 is rough, yeah.
You know, Troy got a tit job.
I heard he got lipo.
No,
That's right.
I got
lipo.
I got cool
Yeah.
sculpt.
Oh, how was
It was
it?
great. It worked.
Let me
great.
see your titties. Be like Voss. Yeah.
Be like Voss.
Yeah, Troy's in pretty good shape.
I got some of this gone.
Oh, I see it. I see it. It's gone. I see what was there
Yeah.
before.
It does look better.
I see it.
Look at those
Absolutely
nipples.
looks better.
They're nice and hard.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Lick it.
Troy likes nip play.
The issue with Troy does want to get his nipples removed because they're permanently hard. He's very insecure about them.
I wouldn't either. They get your dick really hard every time you touch them.
No, I hate
His
my
don't.
nipples. touched.
My nipples drive me crazy. His don't. He doesn't give a fuck about his nipples.
Really?
He had nipple rings torn out, so now there's scar tissue.
Ooh,
Yeah.
traumatized.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
permanently hard, and people stare at them, and I'm really bothered.
Travis, you like your nips licked?
Yes, he does.
No.
Tell me. Let me text Lisa.
Yeah,
Troy-
she'll tell you the same answer.
How about you, Anthony? You like nip play? No, he doesn't. Wow.
No.
He likes asshole play, Joe.
Glad he didn't
Yes, he
vocalize
does.
that.
Troy-
Radio.
Troy was messing with a big fat police officer at a White Zombie concert in Los Angeles, and the officer tore his nipple rings out.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's right.
She sounds like my kind of girl or guy.
It was a guy.
Girl.
Yeah.
Why people stare at your nipples, Troy?
It's Chris Farley.
Constantly stare at my nipples.
fuck is this?
And God forbid they're hard in a picture. Everybody has to comment.
Do they? And you're insecure about that anyway.
Come on. Like, I hear it. I know it.
So next time you see Troy in a photo, don't bring it up.
No, don't mention his nips.
Not
Don't
gonna be
comment
looking
on
at
his
his
nipples.
Do
nipples.
not bring it up. Don't bring it up. Troy's trying to turn over a new leaf.
Trying to.
Yeah, that's it. You know, they make it tough, don't they?
They really do.
Yeah, no, I get it. Well, Mary Jean went out to kind of get a pulse.
I love when you say my name.
Mary Jean? She went out to get a pulse, and she went with Anthony, who Anthony was talking about how he kind of did. He was your cheerleader. He coached you.
Yeah.
He relaxed you.
Yeah, we went out for a drink before.
Always
we
better.
Did
He made you remember that you're a champion.
he made me remember that everybody's asshole gets wet too, kind of thing. you
Smart. Yeah. We're all the same inside
Sure.
our assholes.
Absolutely. When there's a finger in our asshole, it's a great equalizer.
know?
That's right.
Yeah,
It's 100% right.
it's better than talking about slavery.
That's yeah, sure.
You do
Sure.
both.
Equal.
Yeah.
You know.
So Mary really went out to talk about some of the criticisms that Trump has been taking the brunt of.
Okay.
And also, she wanted to get to the bottom of the G7 summit.
Good.
Which I think,
I thought it was an airplane.
right. Wow.
I was like, what does the plane have to do with Trump?
Is that because it's fly like a G6?
Exactly.
I see. I see. So let's get to our first interview out there on the street.
OMG. Oh, hey, are you running? Run with me. You're so cute. You want to answer some questions for me for the radio?
I'm going to catch it.
Yeah, I love your accent. Where are you from? I'm from the Bronx. Talk to me. What's your name?
Ethan.
Okay, if I could hit
Ethan?
pause for a sec. It does sound like he doesn't want to talk to you.
No, it
No,
does
he's
not.
running.
And you just ran with him.
In heels.
You're great.
So I'm reporting for Jim Norton and Sam Roberts show. It's a Sirius XM show. Really two hot guys talking about sex and coming. So do you know about what's going on in the
Can we get that in a promo?
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
That's the best description of the show. Two hot guys talking about sex and coming.
Mary, you listen to the show pretty regularly.
All the time. I'm your number one fan. I'm your number one stalker, Sam.
I know you are, and I really appreciate
Eggplant
that.
everywhere. Bam, bam, bam.
I guess I didn't realize that that's the way the fan base thought of our show.
Yeah, every time I eggplant you, somebody else eggplants you, and I'm like, stop, it's my thing.
Right. And then you start thinking about beating people's asses, don't you?
Not anymore.
Good
I don't
for
think
you.
like that.
Good for you. Good for you.
Gandhi spirit.
Good.
In
Politics?
depends in relation to what. I'm going left here.
Let's go left then. That's what Beyonce said. So anyways, what do you think about
the
Trump?
left.
Tell me about our president, because you're from Australia.
I don't really have any opinion about it. It's just, I don't know, as long as I'm not, we've got a different kind of government as well. We're more of a democracy, not a, we got a...
Do you think Trump has two big balls or two little balls?
I just think he's a bit, he might be a bit aggressive in doing things, with...
What about his balls? Big or little?
Little balls.
Little balls? Oh, you're cute. Well, nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. Have a good
Bye, babe.
See, here's the thing. A lot of interviewers will let the subject dictate where the interview is going.
Okay.
And that's a mistake. You stay on point. He's over here saying oh, we have a different kind of government. It's a democracy.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of, and you're like, this guy's talking about nothing. What about the balls?
That's all I wonder.
And then he's trying to avoid the question, and you're like, but the balls.
You got the answer, Ab. That's what a
Exactly.
good reporter does.
Exactly.
A good
thank
reporter
you.
gets because a lot of times people want to avoid talking about something.
Right.
And that's what you did.
I'm ready to go to the red carpet.
I think so. I think you'd be great on the red
I
carpet.
don't disagree.
Honestly, I want to send you, because politics is more your beat,
Yeah.
I want to send you to the next correspondence dinner. And really get...
My pussy would get so wet with all that.
Is that right?
Yeah, all that
Power
money
in the room
around.
and money,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wetness.
Would you tell any of the politicians how you felt?
I would. Yes, of course. It's only right.
That's right. That's 100% right. Okay, so that guy was from Australia. He was running, and you let him go
Like a
because
kangaroo.
like a kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
That's right. Kangaroo is saying it. But you got him. You got the answer.
Right.
Again, he was trying to avoid the media spotlight. You grabbed him. You got the answer, and he moved on.
And now we know.
Little
Now we
balls.
know, and we got the exclusive.
I think so.
Who else knew that guy thinks what that guy thinks about Donald Trump's balls? No one.
No, he's back on a plane to Australia right now. He doesn't even remember that he did that, but now we're talking about him, and we all know how he feels.
Exactly right. All right, should we move on to the next interview?
Mhm.
Okay.
My name is Mary Jean. I'm reporting for the Jim Norton and Sam Roberts show on Sirius XM. I want to ask you a few questions. I want to get to know you. What's your name?
Dion,
Dion from where?
the Upper West Side, Manhattan.
You gave me Brooklyn vibes. I don't know why.
Wait, Manhattan.
Manhattan, pretty cool.
It's where all us rich white guys live, apparently.
You got money?
I have a couple dollars.
All right. Why are you walking away from me? I want you to get a little closer.
Okay, I'm a little closer now.
It's okay. I won't bite.
I don't want to, accidentally touch you.
Don't worry. I'll touch you first.
All right.
Do you think Trump's dick gets really hard every time people talk about him?
Some people, yes, absolutely. They must.
Do you get hard when, like, a girl talks to you?
Sometimes, but not since I got married, of course.
Now, Mary.
Okay.
I believe that you did not like this guy.
He wasn't giving me sex vibes.
He was.
Right.
Well, you see, he was afraid of accidentally touching you. People get nervous now in this day and age that they're going to do something and you're going to get in trouble.
And when he said where all us rich white guys live,
Yeah.
it
So conceited.
Yeah,
right,
a little bit.
like the vibe I'm getting from you in this one is that you don't like this guy. And
Yeah,
you don't
I was
like
like,
his dick.
shut the fuck up. But, I was already...
But you're a
being
professional.
interviewing. Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Right.
already in the middle of your interview.
Yeah.
That's why I appreciate that. She's like, but I'm here to do a job. It's not about who you like and who you don't like. It's about getting the
Or how much
information.
money you have.
Or how much money. It's about getting the information. You didn't ask him how much money he had.
No, I'm about to start charging people when I'm on the street.
Smart.
Mm.
Smart. Yeah.
I'll give you something. What do you think about the president? Kim Jong-un.
I actually have a kind of prediction. I think he's going to ask for asylum.
Do you like that they're getting along? They're having tea parties together. Do you know that?
Today they're having a tea party?
They're in England right now having some tea.
No, I don't think so.
Me neither. I was just joking.
Events.
Oh, cool. Well, it was nice talking to you. Have fun.
Did you notice that I didn't touch you anywhere, right?
No, you better not. Beat your ass.
We're very respectful gentlemen, most of us.
Of course. If not, you get a Dominican beat down.
Oh.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Well, that changed quickly.
I love too that she never says, I'm just kidding.
No.
She's like, I'll beat your ass. And he's like, okay. And she's like, have a good day.
Now, Anthony, were that you in the back telling her the name of Kim Jong-un? I would have suggested against that. You never help somebody when they're looking for a name.
Okay, that's my fault.
Yeah.
Did you think that at any point was there a risk? Because this guy seemed like a douchebag. Yes or no?
This guy was a huge douche.
Was there any point that you were worried Mary Jean might kick the shit out of this guy?
No, she's very professional. I knew she was going to do it. But this guy had like a Barron Trump 2050 shirt on. He was a douche.
I'm going to tell you
the one.
I'm going to tell you something, Anthony. You know how you're like, I know that she would never beat somebody's ass because it's a show thing? She's literally beating somebody's ass at a show.
You haven't been there long enough.
As a matter of fact,
Anthony?
you know the guy whose job that you got? Mm-hmm. Mary Jean punched him in the face.
Yeah. He was
Word
beaten
on the
up.
stream.
Yeah.
No, I saw a video. Yeah.
I don't recall. Sam.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
She gave him a sock.
She did.
She actually punched him into Montana. That was the end of his tenure here.
I don't remember.
It's so funny.
So long ago.
I was in the bathroom during the break, and the security guard that was there with us at that live event, I think it was the first year anniversary or something like that.
Yes.
He goes like every time I see him, he brings you up because he's the one who had to help out.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's coming in today. He's like, oh really? Like he likes it. He thinks it's fun. And I
I'm
was
sorry
like,
that happened.
and I was like this,
Even though I don't recall.
right. And I was like, and you know what? If anything gets out of line with your fishbowl event that you got going on, I'll send Mary
he's
Jean.
out there?
I'll send Mary Jean down there to regulate.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, I'm not like that anymore. I changed for the better.
Yeah, Mary Jean is mellowed.
No, I can tell, but she did threaten to give that guy a Dominican beatdown.
Yeah, but he was kind of being out of line. He's being fresh.
He was being a little fresh.
Yeah, talking about his money.
Yeah, fuck that guy,
It's
right?
arrogant.
Yeah, it's so arrogant.
That's right. Should we move on to the next interview?
Sure.
All right.
Come on, talk to me. It's okay. I won't be crazy. My name is Mary Jean. I'm reporting for the Jim Norton.
Exactly. It's right from the pages of Dan Rather.
Right.
I won't be crazy.
Right. You think that's how Charlie Rose used to try to get his interview subjects?
Yes.
Come on my show. I won't be crazy. Then we'll go to my place.
Well, yeah, and I'll shit in the toilet and you can plunge it. I'll show you my dick and hug you.
I want you to know, I must warn you about the toilet. It's brimming with feces.
Brimming with feces, and I'm going to hold you by the moonlight. Charlie Rose rules.
Sounds like my kind of fun.
He's the
Shit.
greatest. Yeah. You and Charlie Rose would probably get along.
Who is he?
He was an interviewer, but he got in big trouble for me too because he was harassing women.
He used to
Allegedly, he took a big dump and his toilet was clogged. He made a pretty girl clean it out with a
That's
plunger.
him?
Yeah.
Oh, I know who he is.
He allegedly invited interns over his house to
Yeah.
do odd jobs for him, but then would come out of the shower naked.
Yeah.
And just kind of walk around in front of him.
Show off his
Ooh.
big dick.
And then have them clean up his toilet, which was reportedly
With shit.
brimming with feces.
Yeah, that's
brimming,
confidence.
Mary.
Oh, that means he went to a good dinner before.
That's right.
Or it was a couple of days worth of lugs.
Do you think he knew she was coming on Tuesday, and so starting Saturday, it was time to fill her up?
I think that he probably, you know what? He probably had her coming over, and then he was he just couldn't get the toilet flushed. He was like, fuck it, I'll just ask her to do it.
Right.
And then I'll just then I'll try to hug her, look at the water.
It looked like a Sirius XM toilet after 10 p.m.
Guy's the greatest.
Hell,
It
you
takes
think,
a giant shit and then asks a girl to clean it.
you
Awesome.
think people take shits here?
They do.
Mary,
A lot.
if I can tell you something about the guy's bathroom, when I was doing those night shows,
Yeah.
you remember.
Of course.
We
Sam
go-
Roberts show.
That's right. We
My
go
thing.
we go in there, and after 10, 11 o'clock at night, it was it was something out of a horror movie every single night.
The bomb went off.
I mean, feces and toilet paper and blood and shit and urine
Blood.
everywhere.
Guys got period?
I don't think.
It's probably a guy with bleeding roids.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Which, by the way, Mary, I don't have any.
I know you don't.
The doctor checked. No blood in my stool.
That's
Let me see. I got to double check.
It's okay. I'll give you the report.
Send me a picture.
I drink beet juice a lot of times, then
Oh,
you
that
shit and
cleans
it's
you out.
red. Oh,
You get nervous?
Horrifying.
Yeah.
Horrifying. I'm like, I think I have stomach cancer. I'm like, oh no,
Oh
it's just
no,
juice.
God forbid.
Yeah.
Or it's wood.
That's right. So let's get to. Okay. Jim, if you could,
Give me your
take
dick.
out your erect
Give me your
penis.
dick.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Let's go on to the next interview. What do you say?
Okay.
Come on, talk to me. It's okay. I won't be crazy. My name is Mary Jean. I'm reporting for the Jim Norton and Sam Roberts show. It's on Sirius XM. They're two hot guys with two really big dicks. Sam has a bigger dick than Jim. But
All right, Travis, you got enough material in here?
Hold on, Sam probably doesn't have a bigger dick than me. I have to say that might be
come
true.
on.
I don't know.
think so. I don't think so.
I don't know.
What'd you say, Troy?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think Jim's got the biggest
Sam,
one.
we're drinking the same thing.
Is that a passion for some? I don't know.
Very berry hibiscus.
I don't know. Whatever Handsome Rob gets
Okay,
me.
sorry. Back to your dicks.
Sam probably does have a bigger dick.
I don't think so.
I bet you do.
I think Jim's got the Jim. Everybody knows Jim's got the hog around here.
No.
Jim has nice balls too. Everything.
Is that right?
Yum 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 yum.
Nice and in a nice tight sack.
Nice two balls. Filled with cum. Is your cum coming from your balls or from like, you know how we have ovaries?
Mine specifically?
It comes
Or
from his
general? Oh, I would love to smell that. Your cum must smell so fresh because you have a good diet.
Thank you very much.
I see you eat salads on Wednesdays.
It's actually Salad Tuesdays. But you probably see it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah, Jim is feeling confident right now because of his testicle compliments.
No, I'm not. 'Cause I think Sam's dick is bigger. It's bumming me out.
Why would you just made that up on top of your head?
Yeah. You're right.
I would throw both of you at the same time.
That's smart.
I wouldn't like that because our dicks would rub together. That would creep me out.
No,
love that shit.
We won't do it at the same time. We'll both paint a different color on the helmet, and we'll see which color is the farthest in her mouth.
I guess that's the way to do it.
That, right? I mean,
Sure,
that's mathematically, that's the fairest way, I think.
You're so smart. I'll
a
do
rainbow
anything
party?
you tell me to.
You want to do a rainbow party?
Is that a rainbow party? I think so.
This is so gay.
Roberts show. It's on Sirius XM. They're two hot guys with two really big dicks. Sam has a bigger dick than Jim, but Jim really has a bigger dick than Sam.
There we go.
Oh, I didn't
That's
hear the whole
perfect.
thing. That's better. Thank you. I
That's
didn't
great.
See, I had not heard the end of that.
I think that should be on the back of a T-shirt somewhere. That should be our bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Sam has a bigger dick than Jim, but Jim has a bigger dick than Sam.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, it's very deep.
It is. It is.
I love deep.
Let's scroll back a little bit just so we can hear the whole new. We've got two new
Promos.
Yeah,
Give them to Wickland. Let's see if we run them all over the platform.
we got big fours.
Yeah. What's a big four?
Technically, it's
2 balls?
yeah,
4 balls.
Mm-hmm.
Two really big dicks. Sam has a bigger dick than Jim, but Jim really has a bigger dick than Sam.
There we go. I love it.
Which is cool. It's so true. What's your name?
Matt,
Matt, from where?
from DC. I'm from DC.
Oh, so you definitely know what's going on in the world with politics and everything. Please explain to me what's a G7. What's going on in this world? I don't know.
The Economic Summit up in
I like the fact that he's from DC and just assume that he knows.
What's going on
What's
in this
going on?
world? I don't know. It's adorable. It's adorable.
To me, what's a G7. What's going on in this world? I don't know.
The economic summit up in Canada.
That's what I heard. They're getting along, Trump and Canada now.
Are they?
Yeah, do you think they're going to be like Haiti and Dominican Republic together, just cross the border like that?
That sounds unlikely.
Oh, okay. That happens. What do you think about Robert De Niro cursing out Trump in the middle of the Tonys Award?
Hey, man. It's a free country.
Did you see what happened?
I didn't.
Do you know, give me a favorite Robert De Niro line. Give me something
Ooh.
from Goodfellas.
That's tough. Is he in Goodfellas?
Forget about it.
There you go.
Thank
That's
you.
that one.
It's the wrong movie.
Oh
It wasn't
my
good.
God.
That was Donnie Brasco.
No, I know. That's the only Italian saint. Like,
That was one that's what came to mind real quick.
yeah, forget about it.
Is that not the
wrong movie? But right
Well,
theme.
Yeah, no, it's right. Well, they probably said that a bunch of times in Gotti.
They probably did.
Probably did.
How was it?
Not good, Mary. Not a good
I want to
movie.
see it. I've not seen it.
Yeah, you got to see it. Maybe go with Mary.
She's going to be away.
Yeah.
What are you going to be doing again?
Having lots of sex and coming.
Oh, you're going to miss the big fun party I'm having all the people over Saturday at my house.
Really?
Yeah, the radio crew.
Aw.
Well, you'll be away. You're working.
I'll be sucking dick.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So will we.
You're not throwing another 4th of July party?
No, I'm going to be in Vegas for UFC.
Nice.
This is kind of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
Next year.
I'll probably do it in August, too, once my floors are done.
That's
Okay.
exciting.
We can lay on the floor and have sex.
Sure. Yeah, the brand new floor. Break it in.
That's a thought.
But I
Pee on
didn't
the
break in the
floor.
old one either.
Isn't that amazing? When you have a friend that's the first thought that occurs to them. Oh, I'm getting new floors put in. Oh, we could lay on the floor and have sex.
Yeah, it's a great idea, but I've just never done it on my old floor either. I've never fucked on my floors.
Do you think it's a good idea, Mary?
It's a great idea because right now it's lifted, I guess. So there will be pee underneath the wood. But once they're all laid out nice and tight, we can do pee, cum, shit, anything.
All that stuff. That's
All
actually,
of it.
that's quite
Sure.
right.
In the same cup.
It's a shake.
It's a shake.
All right, let's get to the next interview.
Hey guys, how are you? My name is Mary Jean. I'm reporting for a radio show called Jim Norton and Sam Roberts on Sirius XM. Do you know them?
No, actually, I don't.
Oh, you guys are missing out on life. You might as well, everybody's killing themselves anyways now.
So you might as well kill yourselves. Good for you.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys.
I like that. Do you know Jim Norton and Sam Roberts? No? Oh, kill yourself.
I'm so, against suicide, but
In that case, it was justified.
it's different.
yeah,
They
they
wouldn't
don't
be missed.
They don't know us.
Fuck them.
Right, exactly right.
Oh, you guys are missing out on life. You might as well, everybody's killing themselves anyways now, but I don't want you to kill yourself. Trust me. I didn't mean it that way. They might fire me. I'm sorry.
Radio station?
So this is a show for Jim Norton and Sam Roberts show.
She's like, who am I going to sue?
Yeah, I like that she thought poorly of it. She thought better of it kind of immediately.
It's funny to try to watch someone back out of it. I hope you commit suicide comment.
You should kill you. Yeah, you should just end your life, but I don't want you to kill yourself.
I don't really want you to kill yourself.
Do that. I don't want you to. I also like to tell, what channel is this on? She was like, Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Don't worry about it.
They're very hot guys before. I want to know how you feel what's going on in our political world right now.
No, I mean, when it comes to politics, I don't really get involved. Like,
Really? What do you feel about Canada not getting along with, Trump? Because
Yeah, I
I
gotta
thought they
write
were
that
getting
down.
along. Everybody gets along with Canada. They smoke weed there.
yeah, I know, right? I mean, most people don't get along with Trump, so it's not a big surprise.
Oh.
Apparently very biased.
Yeah.
He sounds like he's from D.C.
He does.
Yeah. That's a little confrontational almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened next, though.
But then should we all
Are
find
you
out?
pro-Trump? No.
Well, I'd like to
Remember
find
I
out.
told him, fuck you, because he didn't know,
You did tell him to kill himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did tell him to kill himself.
Are you pro-Trump or pro-Hillary?
Doesn't matter who's in charge. I'm doing me at the end of the day.
Really? I was happy when Bill Clinton was president. Everybody was getting blowjobs, strip club, money.
Yeah, I guess that was a good thing.
Yeah, right? Wouldn't you wish somebody sucking your dick in your school desk underneath?
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Right? Or is your dick a hard right now?
Not at this moment.
Definitely not. See more? Oh shit, I'm on Snap. Woo! Jim Norton and Sam Roberts show.
Thank you.
All right, well.
Jesse DeBlanc.
I love it. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
I like that. She has the opportunity to promote something. She promotes us.
Always.
It's very sweet.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
My whole Instagram page, XO Mary Jean XO. There it goes. I kind of forgot.
That's right.
Or is it Mary Jean XXX? One of those. Yeah, Mary Jean XXX. There it goes.
That's Instagram.
That's it. Yeah.
Is that what I'll tell you what it is?
The other one is the Twitter, I think.
The Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Mary Jean XXX.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about your dick, Sam.
I appreciate that very, very much. I like Instagram, so I like reading about stuff like that. Yeah. I like when I post pictures of my dog, you always leave a comment.
And eggplants.
For the dog?
You know. Wait, it's a girl.
Yeah. Lila Garrity is a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, who knows?
She gets up eggplant.
That's right.
This is the last one.
This is the last interview. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, my name is Mary Jean. I'm reporting from Jim Norton and Sam Roberts Show. What's your name?
Rory.
Yeah, would you like to answer some questions that I got about the world's going on?
Sure, why not?
All right, sounds good. Tell me how you feel. Where are you from?
I'm from Philly.
Philly? Oh my God, you definitely love that gangbang shit. Yeah, Philadelphia love.
Now, is Philly a big gang?
Are they known for that?
Yeah, they have a lot of gangs out there.
Oh no, but you said gang bang.
Well, I meant sexually, of course, because my mind is
right
a little off.
So I feel like here's how I think your mind works, Mary Jean.
Sex.
And you're exactly right. But tell me if I'm wrong. I think that he said Philly. You first think of gang, like, oh, you must be in a gang.
Yeah.
But then when you say gang, you think gang bang.
Of
so
course.
you're like, I should say gang bang.
Well, might as well.
Is that the way your brain works? Did I get it right?
Yeah.
I got it right?
Yeah, I think so. Just a little bit.
Did great. Great.
There's more to me, but who really wants to hear about all the other shit,
Right. What do you want to hear about?
Coming, hard dicks, wet pussy, wet asshole.
Right.
Everything else doesn't matter.
What does it smell like when somebody comes out of their asshole?
Your favorite animal in the whole wide world, a baby donkey.
That's right. I forgot. Thank you.
That wild animal smell.
Yeah, with a baby donkey.
A baby.
Not an old donkey. No. It's a baby
That's
donkey.
old cum.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's get back to it.
I'm from Philly.
Philly? Oh my God, you definitely love that gangbang shit. Yeah, Philadelphia love.
It's just really blocks for real. It ain't really no gangbang. It's really blocks for real, but yeah.
How do you, you're not in a gang right now?
Nah, I work actually.
Oh, it's too bad for you. I love drug dealers. They get my pussy wet all the time.
Oops.
What is it about drug dealers that you like?
The fast life. They have money.
Right.
They have weed for me for free.
They do.
Right.
It's exciting.
It's a thrill. You're going out with them, having that thing in your mind. Oh my God, am I safe? Am I gonna die? Am I
right?
Am I getting free weed? Am I not?
Is the guy with the soft dick that kidnapped you? Is he a drug dealer?
No, he's a lawyer.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's not as exciting at all.
Yeah, at least he has a job, like a real job.
He's got money, right?
I don't know. I haven't asked him, but I guess he's a lawyer, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Let's continue.
You definitely sound like a gangbanger now. Sounds like you'd be like in the crib.
I'm a former gangbanger.
Yeah, you are. Sounds good. Did you ever see Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Give me a good line from Goodfellas. Give me a pasta dish line.
A pasta dish line? Damn.
Forget about it. Thank you.
Yeah, she did again.
She did.
She did again. Really well done, man. Really, really, really well done. So, we got a couple minutes only. And of course, if you want to see Mary Jean. No. If you
more than enough time.
If you want to see Mary Jean, you can go down to, Lyons Beauty Salon?
Oh, see?
Right?
So, yes, I have a hair salon on 171st in Amsterdam. It's called Lion Beauty Salon. It's my little spot. We do everything, nails, braids, everything blowouts. Come get a blowout.
Yes.
So,
she works very hard at that place.
Blowout or a blowjob? Who knows?
No blowouts. No blowjobs.
But speaking of blowjobs, we were thinking, with you dating lawyers with soft dicks and drug dealers and stuff like that, what do you think about us setting you up with somebody and maybe doing some speed dating on the show?
Stop! I would love that because my sex life sucks right now. So I went on to have like some lesbian sex during the week, and it turned out to be a guy and not really a woman, which was a little weird because I'm like, wow, my sex life just fucking sucks. Even if I try to have sex with a woman, it turns out to be a fucking guy. So it's like, oh, you know.
Well, we're sure. I've made those mistakes.
Shit, I didn't know. Like, the pussy was like that. It's not a real pussy. And it was so weird. It was fucking weird. But
We're going to talk about it, and we're going to solicit, and we're going to get some guys in here.
Some speed dating.
To do some speed dating for you. How does that sound?
I would fucking love that.
And the guys will have to take you out on a date.
A real expensive date.
Maybe downstairs to Del Frisco's?
You know, we can go to, Del Frisco.
That's a great place to eat.
I love Del Frisco. Yeah, their food is good.
Well, Mary, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
This was very fun.
Yeah, this was good stuff.
Good job.
Thank you for having me. Every time I come here, I'm so excited, so thankful. Thank you for always fucking letting me talk about your dicks and asshole and my asshole and everybody else's dicks. It's like so amazing.
Well, we got some good promos for the show.
That's right.